Apparently background music is not being heard because it switched again. Hold on one second, guys. I'll fix that. But welcome to the stream. My name is Starwind. I run this little D&D thing we do every week on ChaoticCalling here. Let me just switch this to... Why did it switch, though? That doesn't make any sense. Either way, there we go. Now we got music. Okay, so welcome to... I really do have to keep pulling this book out so I don't forget what we're doing. The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. A lovely adventure that was written by D&D, of course. And I have these lovely adventures that I'm about to bring through this wonderful story. Let me unmute them and let them say hello real quick. We got Remy.
Hi.
We have Andromeda.
Is that a giant cat?
And we have Tuvok.
Hey.
And then we have a no-name person yet because he's still making his thing.
Because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
late. So, hi.
Yeah, you don't get a name introduction for this. I'm not, you know. But we are down a couple players due to illness. It's that time of year where the flu, COVID, or something's going to get a hold of you and drag you under, right? So my condolences to both Ravos and Nameless, who are unable to be with us tonight due to illness of sorts. So hopefully you guys get to feeling better so you can recover by Friday, so I can plot my revenge on that date. Mwahahaha. I mean, anyway. So let's just reflect a bit. Jack has the worst handwriting in the world, and he can't light magical fires, or he can't light fires that are not magical. I mean, if he had magic, he probably could. Remy can't smile, and she can't tie or untie a rope, along with Andromeda. But they are artistically challenged. They have no artistic skills whatsoever. And Tuvok, you're 3 inches shorter than you think you should be, and you know it. And you also can't light magical or non-magical fires. You guys have gone on about the history of Tasha a little bit, and it seems Remy and Andromeda knew a few things about that. Also, Remy and Andromeda went to the Mystery Mines and are now having these strange nightmares that are conflicting with them, or at least they will be when they go to sleep. So yeah, basically, we've lost something. We need to go find it. Basically told you what they lost so far, and Lost, whenever you get your character created, we'll kind of like figure out what you lost and get all the other added stuff that we're going to go through and try to catch you up to the group. Which means it would have been nice if you had your character at the beginning of the show instead of half. But for the most part, we spent a good 4 hours just kind of like exploring the carnival, and we got to the big top event. We've reunited lovers like the 2 halflings, right? That were by the Halls of Illusion. We ran in there, found the guy right before running into the youthful version of him in the looking glass, walking away with a pig face looking creature, but they quickly ran away as soon as you guys came in. You reunited them, and he was able to propose, and she said yes, right? I think she did. Hope she did.
Yeah.
Anyway, you helped find some lost children. Remy did, at least, who got scared away for playing with a mirror ball that a lovely butterfly displacer beast was defending as he was tending to these lost children. Like, you could touch anything.
He lost a cub too.
Yep, he lost a cub some time ago, and I believe you guys shared interest in trying to find it, right?
Me and Andromeda did.
And with that, he gave you the mirrored ball and hoped that it would help, right?
Yep.
Alright, cool. I'm just making sure I gave that to you. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do my little announcements on Discord. I'll do that here momentarily. But what else did we do? We raced snails. We went to the Hall of Illusions for that moment. We went to the Mystery Mine, got our butt scared. We went to the Lost and Found. And then about
We went
that
to the
time...
Callop.
Yeah, you went to the
Callop?
Callop. The
Yep.
Callipy? Yeah, whatever, the Callop. And you met a monkey, right?
Yep.
Who was doing the grinding as a goblin in a ladybug outfit was taking collection. Technically, after I got to reading it, yeah, they were supposed to collect the buttons
Andromeda
for
got
it.
more more things out of the monkey than Remy did, though.
If you donated a button, you were given a smile. I don't think there was too much more.
The monkey was talking to Andromeda.
Mm-hmm. I forget what the conversation piece ended on, though. Do you read?
Basically, we got the clue of not under the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And then it was like hour 4, and there was a lot of people rushing into the big top as the midnight event was about to happen, and you guys decided to join in. We are finding out that one of you are not a team player, and Dravos or Jack decided to try to do a performance whenever, after you guys got to watch a performance, and there was volunteers for a performance. Jack did not perform so well. However, the 3 remainder, Tuvok, Andromeda, Remy, you guys managed to muster up a performance that caught the eye of Mr. Light, and he has told this hairy bugbear to go fetch you. And I think that's kind of like where we ended. Like, this bugbear with the pumpkin helmet was leading you to the staff area.
He was pretty much forcing us to go there. Yes, because he's mean.
Force is such a hateful word.
He's hateful.
I mean, he just wants you to know
demanding.
that he is asking you with hopes that you will come on your own. And then how about that? No, I had time to kind of like brush up a little bit, so there might have been a couple things that it's not that I got wrong, it's just that there's a lot of information that's hidden in this module when you go through Roll20, and definitely giving it a read-through book-wise kind of helps. So I'm going to try to... I think I've pretty much got everything figured up to a point now until we leave the carnival, so that's good.
Aggressively asking us to see them, yes.
Oh, okay. Sure. Potato. Like the dragon was responsible for killing 2 people last game whenever it was death saves. I see how it is. Picking on the DM. Let's see here. Okay, we're not sneaking in, so I don't have to read that. So by a bugbear named Burley, who leaves blah blah blah. Okay. Just trying, like, maybe I should just open up the book. Might be easier. Let's see here. What am I looking for? I guess I'm looking for the big top events, right? That's what I'm looking for. Carnival events. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that'll work, I believe. So a bugbear wearing dungarees, fairy wings, and a helmet made of a jack-o'-lantern approaches you. Follow me, he growls. Management wants to see you. And you guys follow, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
With a wave of his hand, Burley creates an opening in a wall of thorns that surrounds the staff's wagon and leads you through it. And you're welcome to kind of like talk to him a bit if you feel like the need, as he kind of like leads you on. The bugbear leads you to a circle of wagons. Leaning against a particular ostentatious wagon is an aging clown with a painted grin. He puffs on a bubble pipe and glares at you as the bugbear, ignoring the clown, opens the wagon door to prepare you to enter in. So what do you guys want to do at this point?
So the door's open?
Yeah, he opened the door for you. You can go ahead and step
trash
in.
Trash can, go ahead of us. Mean lady.
Yeah. Gonna look at her, mutter mean lady, and head inside.
You head inside, alright.
I'll go second, I guess.
Alright.
You know what? This is only mildly funny. We're just gonna have Andromeda walk behind Remy cowering. 6'1", Nazi.
Hiding behind a... Well, she can't smile, so she looks more intimidating, right?
Yeah, it's scary.
So once you get inside this wagon, A flamboyant elf grins from ear to ear as he welcomes you into the wagon with a theatrical bow. Please come in. It's a delight to meet you all. I am
You're
Mr.
scary.
Light. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. And this is my associate, Mr. Witch. And he gestures off to a stocky elf lounging on a bunk. Mr. Witch nods to you and doffs his top hat. And I think I could show you what they look like. Let me see if I can find their character sheets real quick.
Yeah, please. I want to see this
You want to
scary
see it?
grin.
All right, hold on.
Please, I'm
Let's see.
terrified.
Terrified? You ain't got nothing to be afraid of. Waiting on roll 20 to catch up with me now. You want to catch up roll 20 or what?
Yeah, I feel like it's been like acting up for a couple weeks now.
Let's see here. Can I? Wow, I can't even share because the option's not there.
Uh-oh.
Are you going
Yeah,
through the compendium or through the journal?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta drag their tokens out. I can do it that way. I'll have to. Yeah, I was going through the compendium at first, but over here where the dragonfly rides are, we got Mr. Light and Mr. Witch. And let me see if I can. Here's a handout. That's what I'm looking for. We show this to you guys. Here you go. This is Mr. Light.
Nice.
Yeah. It's got a lovely weather vane in his hand there.
Mhm.
And then our good old buddy, Mr. Witch. The two components of the Witch-Like Carnival. And yeah, he's a little stocky for an elf.
He looks like my kind of people.
Well, and he's got that lovely watch hanging from his pocket. Alright. And let me see here. Is there anywhere, like, I wonder if they keep me some good notes here. Yeah, I think I'll stay with these two things out here. So these two gentlemen just kind of like beam over you. And the bugbear kind of like walks in, shuts the door behind him, and kind of like stands behind you guys as you all kind of like walk into these narrow parts of the wagon to
I want to
find
insight that.
what what are you
The
inciting, woman?
bugbear,
Yeah,
bugbear standing behind us,
sure.
blocking us, maybe?
Oh, go for it. I mean,
Okay. The 14.
I mean, he's in here probably protecting his bosses. Is the feeling you get. Like, he's not showing any threatening stance or anything. Like, he definitely seems relaxed. But it does look like if something goes south in a moment's notice, he's here to take care of anything for that reason. All right.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you get.
Okay.
Mr. Light gestures towards his scepter. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what all they want to talk about with you guys real quick. So, as he gestures towards his scepter, this here lovely item that I have allows me to catch every nuance and emotion in the carnival. If the carnival mood is good, well, as you can see, and the vein just seems to be moving at a steady pace of sorts. And he says, but if the mood is bad, it would be regrettable indeed. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the real questions, right? So, please tell me, what is your reason for visiting the carnival tonight?
We lost stuff 8 years ago.
You did? Well, tragic as it is. Are you, am I to assume you lost it here?
Yes.
Well, that's a shame. You know, there's always a price for a thing. If you, may I ask okay, so you lost something, and it was at our carnival. Did you check the lost and found?
Yes.
Didn't find it, huh?
Nope.
What exactly did you lose?
Funny thing about that, I don't remember. She kind of looks at him kind of wide-eyed.
Oh, if you don't remember, I don't know how I can help you on that, but, do you even... Kind of like noticing you not smiling. Is there, are you mad or are you upset?
No. Do I
Oh.
look mad or upset?
I mean, usually at a
She
carnival,
kinda
people
comes the
smile
brow.
and... Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's like, well, usually people are happy and go lucky and have a good old time, and I just don't see a smile on your... And he kind of like stops for a moment. Eh. So I guess the question becomes, did you buy a ticket that night, you little scamper came in here?
Question for the DM.
Hmm?
Did we?
No, you didn't.
Oof. Does she know that she didn't?
Yeah, she knows. She knows damn well she knows.
I mean, maybe no. I don't know. She kind of
Oh,
scratches her head a little bit.
well, I will say at least you bought one tonight, didn't you? As he kind of like looks at the butterfly wings that you all are donning. That's good.
I hold out my
Yeah.
ticket.
Yep. I see you got one tonight. That's great. Shouldn't lose a thing today. But if you forgot to buy a ticket, silly little cricket, the carnival goes around and round. And the multiverse is our playground. Nothing's free and nothing's lost. Every visit has its cost.
Why is that?
I have no
Like,
idea.
why does one have to lose something if they don't buy a ticket?
I mean, you're messing with the Fae, my dear. And we just want everybody to be happy, but we have to be compensated properly. I assume that makes sense in your realm, right? To be a profitable business, you must be compensated for all of your dealings. I would go over it more, but I just don't feel comfortable continuing with that because there's not much I can give you.
She kind of just shrugs and goes, eh. I guess it's whatever
turtles.
then, huh?
I suppose so. I'm terribly sorry you lost something, but I did notice that performance the three of you put on, and I couldn't help but ask myself. I said self, and I go, yes. Wouldn't it be great? Oh, you're talking to yourself again. If this three was able to come and perform for me, well, I mean, if you want to ignore me, that's fine, but... And if they were to be the new act, it would definitely raise the spirits of many people to come. I don't suppose you are interested in joining a carnival, are you?
I'm gonna look at Trash Can. Trash Can?
Yes.
Are you interested in joining the carnival? She kind of says with a kind of rolly eyes kind of tune.
Not right now.
What about you, fiery one? She kind of pokes at Andromeda.
Well, I mean, she's gonna kind of look behind at the giant. Oh god damn
Bugbear?
it!
Bugbear?
Bugbear.
Yeah. Name
Yeah.
Burley if you need to give him a name.
And then looks back at the two, just kind of cowering behind Remy. That maybe no.
No,
There you have it.
That's fair. That is so fair. It would be a sin of me to lock up such talented people when they're not properly ready. I think you all have it in you to be more than you're showing. Isn't that right, Mr. Witch? Yeah, absolutely.
What is Mr. Witch's his posture? What is it like?
He's currently like sitting in a bunk, kind of like watching and listening, because Light seems to be the one who's got the ambience, right?
No facial expression, kind of bland.
You could see him kind of like casually pulling out his watch from time to time, looking it over, putting it into his pocket, and then staring at you. He's got this demeanor that he's not necessarily like always brooding, but he definitely seems like he's got a, I don't know. It's like that, what is it? That black and white TV show. Yeah, like where the burly guy and his skinny friend and whatnot. And then they kind of like have that kind of demeanor. Like he's more of a grouchy type, but at the same time, he's
I
still
kind of like him. She kind of points at Mr. Witch.
Yeah, he kind of like nods to you and offers you a smile.
Yeah, she can't smile back. Sorry.
Yeah, you try to smile back, and he goes,
What that funny face? Like, I can't do that. Why? She kind of gets irritated.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
It feels
finding,
so weird.
trying to find more information I can give you guys before you leave here, though. So we did that. Characters have come to the carnival seeking this. Blah blah blah. The wheel of time turns ever on. What's lost is lost. What's gone is gone. Is one of Mr. Light's final responses to your missing stuff.
So you saying we can't find it or retrieve it?
I wish I knew.
One of the people said that it wasn't under this sky, but
Hmm?
does that mean it might be under a different sky? You said something about the multiverse, no?
Well, I mean, we go to many planes of existence, go see many skies, of course, but I'm afraid that any information that you're seeking on such a thing is beyond me and Mr. Witch here.
Not inside that.
Yeah, I would like to.
By all means, go for it. No, go for it, go for it. Reading the
Yeah.
room. I will say you can kind of catch that they are definitely not telling you everything they could, but at the same time, you get the feeling that there's something that, like, something beyond is kind of like keeping them from saying, like, they're bound to some kind of deal or something. So they can't.
There's
it's
something
like,
fishy going on and they can tell it. Right.
But, well, it's kind of odd. It's not like they're trying to hide it on purpose, is what I'm trying to say. Like, they're not trying to hide it on purpose. They just seem contractually bounded to not mention things. Is the feeling. Like, I don't know if that's even a
So
feeling.
they're telling the truth, but not the whole truth.
They're telling you what they can tell you, but not the whole truth.
Right.
Yeah.
She's just gonna look over at Andromeda and just shake her head.
Well, it was nice seeing you. As Mr. Witch kind of like nods for a bit. But wait! Mr. Light stops for a second. You've all raised the mood of the carnival so much. You've done so much for so many people, and I get the feeling one of you might be the candidate for our, as the DM looks down here. Will you be the Witchlight Monarch? One of you might become the Witchlight Monarch before dawn, so I'm looking forward to seeing if one of you win it. I hope you'll join us at the big top when it happens. But for your contributions thus far, how about I leave you with a gift? Thaco, and the burly bugbear opens the door, and we see that clown that was hanging out there blowing bubbles out of his pipe. Would you be so kind and give these lovely adventurers a gift, will you? You see a big old bubble blow up and then just pop in the air as if aggravated. Okay, what you do, you tell him what favorite animal you'd like for him to make for you, and he will wrap these balloons around to make it look like it, and you'll get to carry that around with you around the carnival for the rest of the evening. I mean, you get to keep it. I'm just saying it's with you.
Is it a balloon? A balloon for each of us, or?
Yes, absolutely. I would not dream of just giving it to one person. The jealousy that might ensue would ruin the mood.
Can you trash can, you name your special critter, I guess.
What? Can I ask for a little dragon?
Yeah, you can. You see here. So the clown kind of like blows bubbles in kind of an irritation, and then he goes, fairy or ancient.
Very.
And then he kind of like starts wrapping these balloons around, and I just need to double check what the description is of this real quick. Like, I remember to give him the gift. Where's the other half of this? Oh yeah, I popped it out so I didn't show it there. So Burley escorts you from the wagon to go to talk to this. Oh, his name is Thaco, by the way. Let's see here. I remember to give them the gifts. Tell me what I'm supposed to tell them. Yeah. It's not there. Damn it. So let's see here. This is like, this thing had so many ways to approach this too, so it's kind of like off the beaten path. All right, let me find it in a book instead, because I know I read this somewhere.
So, Andromeda, what are you going to ask for?
Yeah, what are you going to ask for?
Oh. My circle was about life and death and all that stuff. A phoenix.
Gonna ask for a dead person? What?
I would kind of like a raven.
Alright, I just want to make sure, because I'm trying to make sure that there's nothing super special about them. But they definitely look like the very creatures you're describing. Like, you tell him what you want, he starts doing the thing. Ah, here we go. I think we're almost there. Looking for the gift. Okay, that's close to where I'm looking, but not quite. Okay. Alright, so Mr. Light offers each character a gift as they exit the balloon. A balloon of their choosing, crafted by Thaco. A clown, a few words, but many talents. Thaco fashions each balloon into whatever creature is asked for. Each balloon animal is tied to a ribbon and floats magically in the air. Alright, man, it's not super special, but it looks exactly like a fairy dragon. Looks exactly like a raven. Looks exactly like, what was the other one? Phoenix? A fiery phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
So basically a pile of ash. No, I'm just kidding. So
that's funny.
Burley kind of like follows up behind you after you get your balloons, and he kind of like pulls you off to the aside for a hushed conversation. Burley removes his jack-o'-lantern, revealing a worried expression. Bad things have happening at the carnival for a while. People have things that have been gone missing. My bosses know more than they're telling, but their hands are tied somehow.
We kind of got that, barely. It's fine.
You're the first people I've met who might be able to help set things right. Witch and Light are good guys, but you'll need leverage to make them spill the beans. May I make a suggestion for you? And he's kind of got you away from the cards, off to a fair amount of distance to where hardly anybody could even dream of hearing you.
I'm listening.
I would like to suggest that you might pilfer Mr. Witch's Witch-Like
being
watch.
Sneaky. That's like my favorite thing to do, Burley.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, you can use that to compel Witch and Light to provide the answers you seek. Now, I am assuming, though, that by suggesting this, that you'll give it right back. So, not technically stealing, right?
No, it's just borrowing.
Yes, that's right. Borrowing it to give it back. And if you need any help, I'll do what I can, but if you...
Where's a good place to start?
The best way to swipe the watch is during the Big Top extravaganza, but unfortunately, We just had that, didn't we? Since this is the only time that Witch and Light are separated, we are here for 8 days, so if you wish to come back and do it tomorrow, I totally understand. But, you know, if there's any other way you want to try, you could certainly do so. But like I said, it can't be stealing. I don't condone death. It doesn't sit right with me. But you just make sure you give it right back. He needs that.
She'll nod. What about you, Andromeda? Are you in? What about you, Trash Can?
Oh, stealing's bad, but
It's not stealing. Shh. It's borrowing.
No, it's not. By the way, I cannot let Witch and Light know that I'm any part of this, though. They're too good to me, and I'd hate to lose them. But I do
Well,
want to
then
see
leave.
things set right. But
Bye.
I'm here to finish my disposition. Like the DM's not done with me yet. I have information. If you wish me to leave, then you're on your own.
Go ahead, continue. Just don't
No,
want you to get in trouble.
No, I totally understand,
Considering.
but well, I mean, I'm willing to help you information-wise. In the doing, I didn't help you. But feel free to go over to your friends and ask them if they're okay with this.
Trash Can. Andromeda.
Andromeda's gonna quickly insight Remy, see if she has a choice in this.
Nope.
You don't.
You completely have a choice. You completely have a choice.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I'd rather not steal.
Too bad. You're doing it anyway.
Aw.
If I just go to them now and say something.
No, don't you dare go to them. That's the opposite of what we're trying to do here. Look, you want to find what is lost. They know. The only way you're going to find out is if you can leverage something against them. If you're going to try to get it out of them, you're going to need leverage. And if you can borrow, it points to Remy as if using that word properly for her. If you were to, borrow the watch and then offer it back if he gives you the information you need. And then once he gives you the information, you give it back. No harm, no foul. He gets back the watch. We continue on with our
do
lives.
they sleep together too?
I mean, they share the same wagon.
And you're saying the only time that they're separated is whenever they're doing the big top show, yeah?
Yes.
Got you. Trash Can, what do you think?
He'll give a thumbs up.
His lid opens up and nods. No, just kidding. So, the Witchlight Monarch is chosen by Mr. Light at Witchlight fame that he carries. The Witchlight have no control over who the monarch will be, but it's always the guess who has contributed the most to the happiness of the carnival. The monarch is also given a charm that'll let you fly. Mr. Witch's Witchlight watch that I told you about is attached to his waistcoat by a chain, so whoever tries to borrow, quote unquote, it needs something to break or unfasten the chain. Dillagrun, Candlefoot, Palasha might be able to help you. They're good eggs, but stay away from Thaco. Kind of like pointing over to the clown. He's untrustworthy. Like way over there, right? So yeah, that's like the information he gives you in the conversation. And you're allowed to digest that however you want.
Alright. I'm gonna look over at the other party members and I'm gonna say, so do you wanna start by talking to the people that can help us get what we want? Or get what we want to borrow to get more information?
Of course, borrow.
Where do we find them?
It's a good question, Barely.
It is. Let's see if the DM can remember where they are. Candlefoot was at the Halls of Illusion. Palasha, you can find her down by the lake. Where would that be? There's a lake you can visit without needing a hole punch. Oh yeah, Silver Song Lake over there. The DM will need to look to see where Durlagron is. I don't remember where I've seen him from. Durlagron, who is he? Oh, that might be the Gallipoli, maybe. Right. I'll have to look that information up. By all means, continue to enjoy the carnival to your heart's content, but Durlagron, where are you, dear? Is this her? Oh, I wish you would go there, though. That was an interesting thing. God Lord, what was the... Burly. We're gonna have to have a conversation, buddy. But if there's anything else you can disposition while I look that up.
So we splitting up and going, or we going as a group to each one?
We're going as a group. We're not like Jack. She rolls her eyes.
Okay.
Now are we, Trash Can?
No. Can we go to the lake first then? Gonna ask her.
How's she?
We can, as long as you don't jump in it, we're fine.
It sounds lovely.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Is Andromeda still looking down?
No, she has finally perked her head back up. Also, I promise not to jump in either. I'm gonna get that deception out of the way now.
Yeah, I'm gonna inside that.
Wow, you guys are very trustworthy, as I could see. I have no idea who Durlagron is. Like, I can't even bring up their character.
Ooh, I think row 20 is fucking up too.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, it's not letting me roll my stuff.
That's Nicholas.
Reload.
Yeah, just reload, my friends. Durlagron, who? I don't even know. Durlagron, no. We haven't met anyone like that, have we?
Nope. Row 20 is not even when I'm closed now.
Well, isn't that a dang shame? Is there an index? Well, maybe following the other two leads might lead to Durlagron. Huh.
Hey, Andromeda. I see right through your bullshit.
Yeah, no, she's lying. She's definitely fucking trying to jump into that lake.
But you're a fire genasi. Why would you do that?
Because it's fun!
All right. So, yeah, I think if we just go through with the original 2 that we are aware of, we'll probably find Drilligron within some time after that. I honestly don't recall reading anything about this person. Did they just add a name and forget to tell us who it was? Alright, as I get possessed with this and trying to find it still, what do you guys want to do?
Sorry, I'm looking at Lost Strip right now.
Oh my goodness, can you please not?
um, I think we're gonna go to the lake, yeah?
Yes.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
we'll go to the lake.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, okay, I remember things. So we want to go to Silver Song Lake. Alright. So Burley nods and kind of like points out, if you need me, I'll probably be around here if you want to have any further chats, but thank you. As you head out to the carnival once more. Continuing your way to the Silver Song Lake, which is up here in the north. A mist gathers at the banks of a shimmering lake. Near its center, a mermaid lounges in a giant bowl, singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates the spectators on the lake shore. In response, the lake water coalesces into magical sculptures that whirl around her as she performs. And it doesn't cost you anything to come in here. You see this mermaid within a giant bowl. Let me see if it gives me a handout to show you.
Ah! Andromeda, don't go in the water.
So here's what you see.
Oh.
He looks very sad in that bowl.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that would make this mermaid sad.
Wow, that's not dreary at all.
I'm just saying. But she does sing a melodic melody that kind of like brings this whole area to life, with water just forming into little statues of different creatures and things. And let's see here. All of a sudden, from the background, you can hear in like a young child's voice, "Ew, that voice sounds terrible! Boo! Boo, boo, boo! Terrible!" And the mermaid continues to sing through it. Without any hesitation, without even blinking an eye at it. She's not even paying attention. You guys kind of like come in a little further, get a better glance of things. And then about a few moments later, you can hear like a bellowing male voice kind of go, "Ah, get out of the stage. You're taking up too much room. You're a worthless singer. You sound like crap."
Wow.
Would like
Yeah.
to find this person.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
mean.
Sure is. Why don't you give me a wisdom perception check?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
I'm waiting for roll 20 to give me something to roll here. What am I doing?
Did you ask for wisdom or perception?
Well, it's the same thing.
Oh. Okay.
So just so that it's said out loud, there will be times when you'll be asked to do these rolls with it being a different stat altogether. I think there's a stealth wisdom check coming up if you do a certain event, for an example. So, yeah. But this is... perception's always been wisdom. So I need to roll... like you're all looking actively, and as you go to look, you think you found the source. They're not there. You kind of like look around. Could have sworn you'd seen somebody here, but no. Like Tuvok, you were so close, but still, you don't know where they are.
Dang it.
Yeah. But all of a sudden, you hear what sounds like a screaming old lady. Oh, you terrible creature! Quit that horrible singing! You're scaring my grandbabies!
Hey, I'm going to literally try to find this fucking grandma.
Go for another perception, then.
Andromeda will join in.
Little piece of
Yep.
shit.
God damn it.
Let's see.
After the old lady's cry, though, you can clearly see the mermaid falter mid-song, and then she leaps out of her bowl and darts off, heading down river. Her abrupt departure causing the carnival's mood to kind of like settle in as you hear people go, "What?" You know, like there's like this dissipation of gloom that the event is over.
Tuvok's gonna try to follow. If he
Yeah.
can, alongside the river.
So will Remy.
Remy, you catch a glimpse of somebody starting to dart away, and you think they might have been the heckler.
God damn it.
So, what do you want to do?
Guys, I know. I seen somebody dash away. That could be the person. We need to go
get
there.
her. Well, she swam away though.
I'll go get her. Y'all two stay.
You're gonna get who?
The
one
person
yelling or
that
the one
was
that ran away?
the one that was running away, causing her to be like that.
Okay.
I'll go after her. As she kind of just points off at the mermaid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're splitting the party. Excellent.
Splitting the party.
Excellent,
This hasn't
excellent.
gone badly at all recently.
Yeah. So, well, I'm gonna ask Lost. Did you get your character finished or not? Lost, are you here?
I'm almost ready. I'm going to use the restroom.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just keep going. Just making it more awkward for me to get you in here. Anyway, so you start looking for this person. I need an investigation from you there, Remy.
Oh, this is not my
What?
forte.
Come on, you're a rogue. This should be like number 2 on the stat list.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, you're the wrong kind of rogue, honey. Yeah.
I'm not any kind of rogue right now. I'm level 1.
Yeah, well, you should have planned for that. All right, so yeah, you kind of like go looking, and then whoever they are, they're definitely being careful. They seem to have made you lose their trail for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, there's really not much else you could do. You go out and look, and the crowds are starting to disperse because I think it's all over, and they're kind of like hearing mumbles of, "I wish this would have kept
an
going."
idea.
She wasn't that bad. What's up?
I'm gonna try to stealth. I'm gonna go into like somewhere and try to stealth and see if I can look around to see if I can find this person.
I mean, you can. I will say that sometimes going to have to pass by. All right, so you take the time to stealth, and you're kind of like scouting the crowd and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll come back to you in just a moment then.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the two of you rush down the river, and she take refuge in the river near the Hall of Illusions. So she kind of like, let's see how this goes, shall we? So she basically went down this way, down here, all the way over to here, and she just kind of like huddles right here in this location right here. And you guys can move your tokens down this part of the river if you want. So you can kind of like see her kind of like looking haphazardly over at the Halls of Illusion, and just kind of like staying low in the water and just kind of like trying to stay hidden, or just, you know, she's feeling down. She's very disappointed. What would you guys like to do?
okay. What's wrong?
You heard the heckles. They said I was terrible, and I just don't think I can go back and perform right now.
Well, ignore them. That sounded amazing. As she's literally going to even jump down into the water with her.
Shh. What? What are you doing?
The water somehow got warmer.
Are you peeing in my no?
And she's just gonna go over and give her a hug.
Give me a persuasion check to see if she'll let you.
Whether or not we're sacrificing an arm is what's on roll. That there will be a hug.
Hmm.
That's the wrong roll.
Nice performance, though.
19.
She just seems too heart-stricken to even fight you off. She feels you trying to comfort her. I don't think there's any way I can just go back after that. Perhaps... maybe if you did something gallantry. Maybe that could make me feel better in the sight of two-leggers.
I'm not sure what gallantry means, but that singing was rather beautiful. And she's just gonna give a smile. And
She doesn't look towards you. She just kind of like continues to look towards the Halls of Illusion, as if there was something or someone here that she cared about or made her feel comfortable to at least have her park here. If only Candlefoot had his voice back.
Who?
Candlefoot.
Oh.
Now, question is, do my players remember who that is?
I do.
Well, the-
Dang it, trash can! Listen.
What?
Yeah, well, you're not even there. Hush.
as this, Andromeda's gonna look. Candlefoot? Was he someone close to you?
He's the mime who runs the Halls of Illusions.
Yeah, we met him. Another interesting fellow.
She sulks back in the water, leaves your grip. If
Should
only he
I
had
bring
his
him
voice
over
back.
here? Voice? Oh. How'd he lose it?
I believe it was possibly, if it's possible, taken. Remy, give me that investigation again.
Yeah. Where is my token? Okay.
Where is your character sheet? Closed on page 3.
Okay, investigation, yeah?
Guess some
9.
9. No better. Having terrible
Alright,
luck.
can
at
I
this.
buy myself advantage?
Absolutely you can. By all means, you are welcome to use that which I have given you. Go ahead,
Okay,
Remy. Now breathe on those dice. Make sure you blow good luck.
Yeah. 15?
It's a lot better than what you've been rolling. Let me double check it real quick as I get this token made. Alright, there you go, Lost. Should be able to move Jasper. There you go, sir. I'll see if I can work you in here in just a moment. Up. Now where was I at? I was on this one. Alright, so you got a 15 this time.
Mhm.
You can see somebody kind of like wandering by in a cloak figured. And then they seem to snake into a nearby alleyway between a couple of tents.
I'm gonna stalk behind them.
Yeah, go for it. You do so. Like, you're stealth too, so I will roll their perception check on you as soon as I grab their token. Creatures? We're gonna toggle the GM roll. Okay, it's already set there. Alright, cool. Okay, you seem to be well hidden as you snake in behind them. Behind them.
They
And
doing anything suspicious?
Let me double check. Let's see here. It tells me certain things. It looks like I have to figure this out for myself. Alright. They seem to be just standing there and just kind of like waiting, deciding on what to do next. You can see their head tilting left to right, and they're pacing around nervously like they're trying to think of something to do. Like, you can get the drop on them if you want.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah? And how do you want to do it?
How do I want to do it?
That's the main question in D&D. How do you want to do it? Do you want to do the old dagger to back trick? Do you want to...
I mean, dagger to back trick doesn't really help me in my endeavor.
No, it doesn't. Or you can just reveal yourself and say hello, or... all
Yeah, I'm
kinds of
gonna get
wonderful-
right up to him and reveal myself, saying like, "So why was you being mean to that mermaid, you little jerk?"
As you say that, they transform into a kinku,
Oh, so cute.
and I will give you a handout of what they look like as they realize, oh crap, somebody's onto me. There you go. And here you go, chat. Meet this bird that hasn't given you a name yet. So she kind of goes, ah! I did not see you there, in a male voice, by the way.
Didn't answer my question. Why was you
what-
being such a little jerk?
Why are you asking me?
Because I saw the mermaid dart off.
Depends. I could tell you, but I need to know what's your reason for needing to know.
I needed to speak with her, and you needed to run away.
I want to question the carnival owners about Prismere, but they keep giving me the cold
That's
shoulder.
another one that I need to talk to.
And I am
Along
sure...
with Candlefoot. So,
Candlefoot?
why?
What's your interest in Candlefoot?
They know things that I need to know about a certain someone.
Someone? Like who?
Someone that maybe can help me understand what's going on here.
Perhaps I could tell you the full reason why I'm here. Maybe we could see eye to eye, and you'll see that my tricks were to get to a means
I'm listening.
Many years ago, I made a Fae pact with Sibylina. DM's correcting himself. Sylvana. I'll post the name. I should probably go learn articulations or something one day, but hey, it's either I read the book or I practice English. But I know what I said. The Archfey who rules the Feywild domain of Prismere. Recently, I become convinced
Sabelina?
that... Yes, Sabelina. I believe something's happened. As a patron of mine, I get the sense that I'm no longer in touch with her. Like, it's very disconcerting. I can't stop thinking about it, and I need to know what happened. I went to question the owners about Prismere, but they keep giving me cold shoulder, and they're not letting on that they know more. I know they know more than they're letting on. During my last visit...
Yes, they do.
And during my last visit when I was here, I overheard Witch-Like talking in their wagon. And the conversation went, and using her mimicry trait, she imitates Light's agitated voice. Someone is going to find out about this. They'll shut us down. Followed by Witch's calm yet firm reply. We agreed to this pact. Our hands were forced, but our eyes were open. We let the Hourglass Coven take what it wants, and in return, we stay in business. That is what you want, right? So, I have decided that if they will not see me directly, then maybe if I cause enough trouble and refuse to stop only when I see Witch and Light divulge what they know about Sibylina and Prismere.
Think about this. We're probably asking for the same thing, or acquiring for the same thing. We want to know what's going on here. They obviously know what's going on. And you said some sort of pact, so...
What's going on?
I'm thinking that we should maybe work together.
You wish to help me, then?
Yeah, if you help me.
Perhaps. Then how may I be of assistance?
You see, tomorrow night we have this thing going on, and I'd like to take a certain item away from Mr. Witch.
Oh. From Witch? You must mean his pocket
The watch.
But what if we took the vein instead? From Light?
We don't need to do that. We need the watch.
Very well, I mean...
And that's the only time that they're separated.
You present interesting ideas. Do I quit these trickeries to stir them up?
I think you should. I think you should. You're obviously not going to get anywhere using petty trickery. Why not hold something over their head? That way they tell us what we need to know.
Alright. So he kind of like looks around for a minute, thinking about it. Still in this male voice, but you can clearly see this is like a feminine kinku. She kind of like looks at a corn husk doll with thorny stem tied around its neck. And she kind of like holds it in her hand, just kind of like looking it over and then looking at you.
I do have a group with me, and they're able to help also.
Huh.
She's looking at the doll also.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like wondering to myself, do you want to ask about the doll or do you have intentions to do so?
Yeah, she will ask. I was waiting for
Yeah.
you to see if
Oh,
you had any more for me.
Oh, no. Like she's posturing for you to continue the conversation.
What's with the doll?
What's with Candlefoot?
Candlefoot might know how we can
No,
get.
that was more of a conjuncture there. Candlefoot's voice.
What about his voice?
Points to the doll and the thorny stem tied around its neck.
Oh. Is that why? She
Hmm.
kind of looks at the kinku.
I've been trying to work up a meeting with Witch and Light. Apparently, even their own people, unable to speak, is not enough to do so.
Well, I say you let the poor chap talk then. Let's
Make
get what we want.
I need either a charisma. I'm assuming persuasion.
Yeah.
And this will probably be a combination of whether this character is completely on board.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah,
Here.
where's my character at? Oh my god.
Why do you close this sheet?
I don't. I'm looking at the map.
Oh, it's so white.
There we go. There we go.
Alright.
And you said persuasion? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
God, please, please, please. 11?
I did a thing for advantage.
They already loaded the dice. Go for it again. Try again. Yeah, you already know
Thanks.
you failed. Yeah, we gotta go eat all these clusters and improve
Oh
the
god,
health of our...
please, please, no!
I'm sorry, I tried.
Alright, so 11 is what we go with.
Yeah.
The creature seems about ready to hand it to you, and then it quickly put it back into its pockets. It says, I'm not convinced that you're able to help me in the manner that you say. I will definitely follow you along and see if you accomplish that. But this here is insurance for me. I can't just let this go yet.
Oh, I understand completely.
So, yeah. But she introduces herself as, I go by the name Kettlesteam.
I'm Remy.
Pleasure.
I am one of the shadows also. She kind of hands her hand off to her wing.
Oh, Shadows? What? At any rate, your plan, you say you don't want to execute it till tomorrow, is that right?
Tomorrow night. The big top. The event.
Which one?
It's the only time. I guess the one later, right, DM?
The one
Is
at
it the
midnight.
one later? It's the one at midnight.
That one. The performances. The shows.
Mm-hmm.
Light
Yes.
and Witch are not together at that time. Oh, that is a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. I will meet up with you tomorrow.
Very well.
They throw a cloak over, and you see them start to transform. They look like that old woman who was heckling the poor mermaid earlier.
Okay. And Remy will stealth.
Boy, Mega's gonna flip his lid of seeing a kinku that's not named Remy, right? Alright. So, you stealth and try to go find your friends, right?
Yep.
Oh, hey, we found Durlagron. It was the displacer beast. Can't believe I forgot. Where do I want to start? Because I feel like if I go to Jaspa now, I need to kind of like recap what they did for the last 4 hours. And then try to find out if they're on the same trail as you guys or if they're doing something totally different. What
I
do you
would go to
think?
Jasper.
All right. What are we looking at for time? Tell you what, why don't we do that right after the break then?
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, let's get a break and then we'll go visit our boy Lost and see how his character jumps in.
Hell
So,
yeah!
real
Hell
quick,
yeah.
I want to mention, if you can, please, we are 4 away from our Raid Shadow Legend promotion. If you have an extra toaster that has Android on it, Alexa, or a phone, or a tablet, or a PC, !raid in Twitch chat, I would like to try to get this promotion done so we can guarantee some books next month. All you got to do is get through the tutorial on Raid Shadow Legends, and if you like the game, we have a clan there. You're more than welcome to look us up as ChaoticCalling or 888C. Do so, and yeah, we'll be able to get new books next month if you're able to provide us with those last 4 promotionals. So help us out if you can.
You really think you can train me to be a 6-star?
6-star? I think it. Oh, I can't. No, do it again. Keep your shield up. Come on.
I'm ready.
Okay, tomorrow we talk about tactics.
Over 400 champions and Death Knight.
XX_Stononi_XX donated $3.
All right, my friends, we are slowly coming back from break. How are you all doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Have you decided to play some Raid Shadow Legends? I sure hope so. Because if you did, I got this cool little link. If you follow it, yeah, Lexi's on top of it too. Follow it. We can get 4 more people in the door. Go through the tutorial. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but it's better than me asking for a sub. I feel better asking you to play a game for like 5 minutes than trying to get that sub out of you. So... But if you want to sub too, that's also an option. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Stony, for the $3 tip. You didn't have to, but thank you so much. I'll put it towards some orange juice.
Orange juice.
Oh, we want to play D&D, right?
Yeah, let's get back to it. I want to know more about this fairy.
Yeah, speaking of fairy, Lost, are we here?
Yay!
So, just to kind of like introduce your character, since we haven't had a chance yet, tell us what you look like, what you do, what you're playing as.
Alright, before you, at the ticket booth, you see a pale-skinned fairy with silver hair and white hair and purple eyes.
And what are you playing as?
And I am playing as a fairy sorcerer.
Alright, fairy sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
Now, sorcerer. Sorcerer. Just kidding. Yeah, we're at the ticket stand. That's...
My name is Jasper Frostbloom.
Alright, so... Yeah, this is the place where you usually buy tickets, and you know, you probably had to ask 100 people to actually find it, right? Which is why you weren't here with the original group. It took you too long to get here.
I mean, I was honestly on my way to Parinthia.
Well, you found it, but you just, you know, just to be clear though, you're here to find something you've lost, right? Now that they came back 8 years later.
Wait, I've been here before?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's probably the premise I should definitely lead with, right? So the game or the hook explicitly wants you to kind of be like younglings. 8 years ago, you came into the carnival, you didn't buy a ticket, and you snuck in, and then when you left, you lost something. And that particular something for you is your sense of direction. Over the time, you know, you've kind of grown used to it, well, as much as one can, but you can't tell which way is north, you can't tell which way is what, geographical locations are lost to you. You know what, that's probably where I really need to start. Alright, hold on one second. Where would it be? Right here? Alright, I'll read all this to you so you can kind of like catch it, right? And this might help you adjust your age if you need to, if you want. A traveling extravaganza known as the Witch-Like Carnival visits your world once every 8 years. You have a dim memory of sneaking into the carnival as a child without paying for a ticket. That memory has grown foggy over time, though it still conjures a weird mixture of emotions. Wonder and awe mixed with loss and regret. During this childhood visit, your character lost something. You try to find it, but the carnival owners, a pair of elves named Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, were decidedly unhelpful. Silly little screeching cricket, said Witch, with a burp. No, excuse me. You forgot to buy a ticket. And The carnival goes around and round, said Light. The multiverse is our playground. Nothing's free and nothing's lost. Every visit has its cost. As time passed, your heart became less heavy, and you gave less and less thought to these childhood events. Now, for reasons you can't explain, the longing to retrieve that which you have lost has resurfaced, as though an old spell has faded away, allowing you to feel the loss as sharply as if it happened yesterday. The Witch-Like Carnival has returned, and you find yourself standing near, eventually, the ticket booth by the entrance. Maybe it was near twilight, but maybe it took you a little longer to get there. And just as the carnival is about to open, there you meet the others, or you would have if you were here on time. And without knowing how or why, you sense, well, you can't because they're not here. So perhaps that's a fate that brought you together. We'll find out if you find them. So yeah, there's some variations there apparently. So we did all the lost while we were on break. We did all of the so your curse as well. And the stage has been set for you. So now, do you got a better understanding of how this starts?
Yep.
All right. Now, with that in mind, you make it to the booth. And the booth here, we have a silver statue of a dancing fairy that is mounted on the roof of this ticket booth and surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with animated depictions of the night sky, with shooting stars arcing across it. An elderly goblin behind the ticket counter, peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. He lowers his spyglass and calls out to you, "Greetings, fairgoers!" And, let's see here. He looks at you carefully, and instead of asking you for if you want to buy a ticket, he instead says, "This has been left to you by an anonymous benefactor," and slides you a ticket.
I will take the ticket. Now, is there anything else that I need?
Oh, yes, you need this, even though you already... He hands you a pair of colorful cloth butterfly wings to wear. You have to wear these, even though you... I don't know, do you have wings of your own?
I do have wings of my own.
Even though you have your own, you need to kind of like... I don't know, put these in front of you.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, just slide these on here. It must be worn to show the staff that you are a paid attendee. We would hate for you to be kicked out of the carnival for any reason whatsoever. And with that, as he kind of like shuffles back to the back to his ticket booth, he gives you the explanation. The ticket is good for 8 attractions. You want more? You can come and buy more tickets. Most of the attractions at the carnival cost 1 ticket punch. After the 8th punch, the ticket becomes a worthless keepsake.
Quick question. Do you happen to have a map?
I do, and he slaps one in your hand with a guide that kind of like tells you how to behave within the carnival.
Okay.
Good luck, have fun, enjoy the rides, enjoy the atmosphere. Next! He kind of like calls for the next person in front of you. And at this point, you're kind of like given free reign. And as you can see, the map before you is the map you're given. So, is anything... Now, keep it in mind, we're here to find something. But, keep it in mind, you also have bad sense of direction. So, I want you to look at the map upside down. No, where would your character intend on going?
Okay, so my character's looking at the map and he's like, Pixie Kingdom. Seems like my relatives are here. So I want to go there. But where I actually end up is over at the carousel.
Okay, that's fair. So as you wander around the carnival trying to figure out where to go... Oh, I am so happy you found this place. A procession of wooden unicorns stand motionless on a circular wooden platform. Fairgoers clamber on top... Oh, wait. Before that, I need to go through the gifting thing. Hold on, let me... just roll me a general dexterity because I want to know if you got here on time. And if you didn't, I'm not going to bother with it. And then tell me what that number is when you roll it.
That is a 6.
6? Well, I guess you weren't here for the welcoming. Alright, so it's probably like already a half hour already into the thing. I have been told to give somebody a boon. So what we're going to do is you guys are going to roll d20s against each other, and then whoever wins will get the boon. And I'm going to turn on the dice cam, and we're going to roll to see what the boon is. Thank you, Potato Otter, for jumping in here. As you can see, the dice cam is loaded and ready with all my dice.
Hey, Andromeda, calm down.
What'd you roll?
A nat 20.
Oh, jeez. Jeez, Andromeda. I guess you want this, huh? Alright, so here we go. It is against the wall here. There we go. It's 7. What is 7 on that list if somebody's got it open?
Get blessed for next 10 minutes.
What is it?
Get blessed
Oh,
for the
bless.
next 10 minutes.
Alright, so whenever we come back to your turn, you have the effect of bless. So I won't make you use it until it's your turn. But we're catching up with one of the characters to see if they accidentally find you guys. But alright, so then what I would do, yeah, you come to this platform, circular wooden platform. You see fairgoers clamber onto these unicorns' backs, and a female centaur sets the ride in motion. The unicorns shake their manes and creak to life, cantering around the carousel to the delight of the riders. And as you approach this centaur, you know what? Let me see if I can find her real quick. Her name is Diana Cloppington. Apparently it doesn't have... Dear Lord, I thought for sure there was a thing for her. Nope, she's not important enough. They just give her the centaur stats. Alright, so yeah. So as you approach, she kind of like takes notice of you. And do you wish to ride the... You wish to ride, little one?
Oh, hey there, Mama. Yeah, I think I want to take a ride on this. What is this?
It's a carousel.
Casserole. What is...
Well, close enough.
Okay, so...
And you do see like people who have been sitting on top of them, like riding horses and going up and down with these creatures of sorts that look like unicorns.
So how do you get the unicorns to stand still?
By not pushing the carousel. She kind of like gives you a brief smirk. But as you're kind of like looking at her smirk, you can see some kind of sadness behind her eyes.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Are you riding, honey, or what?
Yeah, I think I'll give it a round or two.
All right, let me see your ticket, dear.
I will present my ticket.
She takes a stamp, so you can just kind of like notate somewhere that you've had this stamped one time already. And I hope everybody else been keeping track of stamps if they can for me. Well, I hope, yep. Well, I hope you enjoy the ride then, if you wish. I'm just seeing if there's anything beforehand here. Does she tell you anything? Well, the thing is, you don't even know what to ask her, so maybe we came here way too early. So basically, oh, this is just a normal ride for you then. So you clamber onto the back of one of these unicorns.
Whee!
Yeah. And as she sets the ride in motion, these unicorns shake their manes and creak to life. and canter around the carousel to the delight of their riders. And as you give up a brief wee, they do a yeah. I can't show you this though. Here's her artwork. There's Diana Cloppington. So after the ride finishes its movements and you are brought back to the beginning of the ride and exiting, you do have a brief moment if you wish to talk to her further. Otherwise, you can continue your hunt.
Oh, that was so amazing.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, dear.
I mean, I just wish they could run free as well, without having to be pushed.
Well, it's all part of the magic, hon. It's nothing that they don't want to do, I don't suppose. It's not like... It's magic, right?
Right. So I was trying to get to the Pixie Kingdom.
Ah, are you now?
Yes.
Yeah, well, if you're...
And that's how I ended up here. I thought this was the Pixie Kingdom.
Well, as much of a pixie as I look like, as she kind of like shows off the wings on her back, I indeed am not. But you are welcome to... Oh, you have that giant map on your back. Here, let me see if I can help you. Ah, yes. Okay, so what you want to do is... And she tries to give you directions to get to the Pixie Kingdom from where you are. Take the exit as soon as you get here and just keep going straight. Do not divert. And you should be able to see him right away.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you, Diana.
She bows halfway, and you have a wonderful night.
Thank you. And as I'm trying to make my way, given the directions, where do I want to end up?
Why don't you just roll like a d8 for the cardinal directions? Or the all the directions? Two. You're going further east. Looks like you're going to the Dragonfly rides.
All right.
Well, I mean, at least we're getting some new adventures here, right? All right. So let's see what's happening over here. So, where is it? Events. I need my events. Actually, I need the dragon ride. All right. So let's find out locations. Huge lily pads rest on the surface of a pool, glistening with phosphorescent algae. Boy, I could say words. So I guess it's like glowing algae. Giant dragonflies use the lily pads as landing platforms, buzzing loudly and overheard with wings as brilliant as stained glass windows, and lightly briefly to drop off and pick up excited passengers. Near the entrance, a small, smiling tree turns your way and beckons you over. A red squirrel clings to its leafy canopy, peering at you suspiciously.
What is your purpose here, Arisen?
I used to ride these back home.
Monkey Paws 09. Thank you for hearing the calling. Thank you for the follow. So let's see what we got going on here. So the tree kind of like smiles happily towards you. Seems carefree, not a care in the world. While the squirrel kind of like stares at you and narrows its eyes, just getting a better look at you. One beady eye on Northwind's acorn. While, as if you were to take it. Who knows?
I'm going to fly up and grab the acorn.
Oh, why would you do that to me?
Because I have wings at work.
Yeah, so Red jumps in front of you and the acorn. It's like, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, it looked like you were offering it.
No, that's mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you here to ride the dragonflies?
Yes.
Perfect. No, I'm one of the Witch-Like Carnival hands. I'm here helping this guy, Northwind. My name's Red.
So, I mean, you can talk, can Northwind?
Yes. I can talk. I could talk about all kinds of things. What would you like to talk about, friend?
The Witch-Like Carnival?
You know, I'm not really supposed to talk about this, but Mr. Witch and Mr. Light aren't the carnival's original owners, you know? They're not even from the Feywild, but it matters not an inch. We're all one big family here. Damn it! Now, you see what you did? You got him all talking now. What? I like talking, Red. It's perfectly fine. I'm not really supposed to talk about this, but the carnival can't run without Mr. Witch's pocket watch. I hope he never loses it. And the weasel creature just kind of like slaps his face and just, come on, Northwind, why? What? I'm just having fun conversation here. You know, I'm not really supposed to talk about this, but there's nothing Mr. Light likes more than a sea of smiling faces. If the carnival's happy, he's happy. Oh, for God's sake, do you want to ride or not?
I mean, and what if they're not happy?
Well, I mean, he would not like that. He would want them happy. And as you're about to continue this conversation, there's a... Oh, no, I'll wait a moment. May
I was going to say, all this talking could have been averted if you just handed the acorn over.
Mine. Now go ride your dragonfly.
Fine. Who's going to punch my ticket?
The squirrel comes over there and nibbles into it. There, you're punched.
Alright, I'm going to rodeo style hop on a dragonfly.
Alright, so as you prepare to get into the dragonfly, and several others are kind of like around you with other ongoers doing so, shouts of alarm erupt from a nearby lily pad. A giant dragonfly has just taken off prematurely with a patron on its back. A middle-aged dwarf with bright blue beard sits unfastened in its harness. And he just leaps up into the air and starts flying off. You're in your dragonfly. You have options. If you wish to go after them, you could just fly off on your own. If you wish to go after them with the dragonfly, you can make an animal handling check. Or if you just don't care. But what would you do in this situation? Somebody needs help.
Somebody needs help. I'm not really good with animal handling, but... What's the fly speed of a dragonfly?
That's a good question. Let me find out real quick. It is 60.
Okay, then I will roll animal handling and attempt to pursue.
Go for it. Yours too leaps into the air, except it goes haywire and crazy and starts doing the loop-de-loop. Your sense of direction has passed on to this poor defenseless dragonfly.
Poor dragonfly.
But then it kind of like fixes itself. But unfortunately, the dwarf unfastened, continues flying off. You can give me a perception check. Yeah, to see if you can like figure out what happened. Like if you notice anything. And that will be... wow, it didn't give me a DC for that one. Oh, he's got to do something. All right. Boop-a-doop-boop-boop. Yeah. you just noticed that dwarf with the beard's got like his leg hooked around the harness, and he is haphazardly flying around the area at this time, just dangling out, blood going to his head. Looks like he could slip out at any moment. Somebody needs to save him. Yeah, go ahead.
I am going to fly off of my dragonfly on my own.
Uh-huh.
And try to catch up with the dwarf.
Alright. It takes you a moment, because this dragonfly is just kind of like fluttering in certain places at points, and then just kind of like ducking and diving and going up and down. And yeah, you kind of like get up to the dragonfly. What do you want to do?
I am going to try to reposition the dwarf.
Athletics at disadvantage?
No, I'm not.
I mean, we could try, right?
Athletics.
You get behind this giant dwarf and you start pushing, but nothing budges. It's like, almost there. I don't think you're you know, and I don't think you're quite there, buddy.
-2 in strength.
That's all right. I mean, you can rush up to the dragonfly if you want.
Yes, I guess I'm going to do a stare down with the dragonfly.
Give me an animal handling. Let's see how that goes.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you gotta roll good, right? So you stare it down, it stares at you, and then it's like, oh. And then it slowly goes back down with you staring it. And you manage to rescue the poor dwarf before he tumbles off the back of this thing. Landing on the lily pad, he kind of like falls off the lily pad as he gets to the surface and then lands in the water. But then he quickly pushes himself out of the water and goes, oh, that was a close one. Thank you, little friend. And there's a crowd cheering you as you do so.
I mean,
But
who you call him little?
Well, you're littler than my beard. I found it quite amusing that you tried to push me back on. I had faith that you could do it. I honestly thought you could. But, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Put on a little few pounds, especially after that eating contest I ate.
Wait, eating contest?
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, there's a place where you can, I think it was in the Pixie Kingdom. They were having an eating contest with custard cupcakes. Or what? I'm not sure. That might have been where it was. Oh, no. I think it was at the feasting orchard instead. My bad. I'm terrible with directions.
Okay, so you say the feasting orchard.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to point to it on my map.
Yeah. Right here.
Yep. I'm pointing to it on my map.
I will say a 1,
you know,
2, 3, and a 4 will get you there. And then everything else will send you in the other direction if you want to try to go. Yeah, dwarves are about 4 or 5 feet.
I am going elsewhere.
So with no further ado, you wander off. You find yourself back at the ticket booth.
And, I was actually going to make it to the Pixie Kingdom by trying to go to the feasting orchard.
I will allow it. That sounds 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let's see what's at the Pixie Kingdom. A copse of oak trees. I probably said that wrong. A copse? C-O-P-S-E. Doesn't make sense. A bunch of oak trees. Shit, that sounds better. Shelters a miniaturized fairground. At its heart, a hamster runs inside a tiny Ferris wheel, encircled by minuscule wagons and candy stalls. A pixie sits cross-legged in the hollow of a tree at the entrance of the realm. Welcome, my name is Jeremy Plum. Please enter into the kingdom. This is the best attraction the carnival has to offer. Only costs 1 ticket punch.
And what was his name again? Sorry.
Jeremy Plum.
Jeremy Plum, nice to meet you. I'm Jasper Frostborn. Or
Oh.
Frostbroom, sorry. Forgot my
Frost-
name for a second.
Hey, you know that is what it is. You know, it seems like you already have a pixie name, but how would you like to adopt a new one for tonight?
Sure, I'll be Frostborn.
Frostborn? Why not Toadhop, or Puddle Mud, or Dimple, or Cotton Candy? Cobweb
Ooh,
sounds
Candy
nice.
sounds good.
Ooh, Cotton Candy does sound good. And that'll be your adopted pixie name if you wish to use it.
Sure, why not? You said just go ahead and head in?
Why, let me punch your ticket and you may do so right here promptly. And then I need to edit something real quick. Before I forget. Where is the story tracker? Ow, my head. There it is.
Sorry, guys, that I was late and you're now sitting in a limbo.
Oh, trust me,
You're
they
okay.
have plenty of screen time. Let's see here. So your pixie name is
Cotton Candy.
Jasper, not Jasper. Okay, let me get that right.
Yes, it's Jasper, you know.
Jasper.
Not with an
Boston.
ER, with an ah.
Yeah, Boston accent.
Jasper. All right. So yeah, you get your name, and then I will read to you the next stage here. The Pixie Kingdom is a tranquil oasis compared to the rest of the bustling carnival. The air is filled with the aroma of blackberry wine and flower blossoms. 8 brightly painted doorways are nestled in the bark at the base of the surrounding trees. There are 12 pixies, blah, blah, blah. They are friendly and curious. Okay.
Wait, did you say blackberry wine?
I sure did. You are free to explore and experience any of the following wonders. Would you like to know what you can experience?
Yeah, as long as there's
You-
wine involved.
Well, you can since you're the only one, you can ride a pine cone, an excitable pug that listens only to pixies. You can do the kingdom centerpiece is a pixie palace made entirely of old cocoon husk, beautifully woven together. You can dine on cucamelon sandwiches in a thimbleberry tarts inside one of the pixie cottages. And you can also ride the wheel, which is powered by a talkative hamster named Biscuit. So if you want to spend time to do any of those, we can go a little further.
You know, I think Cotton Candy needs to go see a biscuit.
So Biscuits happily smirks and smiles and says, "Hi, how you doing?" And starts allowing you to ride the wheel, which is powered by this hamster here. So I guess it's like little Ferris wheels around the outside skirt, and he can easily talk to you as you're like going around it. And you can just hear Biscuit just eagerly telling you all kinds of fun information. It's like, you know what? Everyone on the lookout for a Kinku troublemaker, but she's using magic to disguise herself. Can you believe that? Candlefoot the mime and Palasha the mermaid are in love. On top of that, Candlefoot lost his voice. Is that part of his act? He's just kind of like...
Who's Candlefoot?
No, Candlefoot the mime. He's the guy that loves the mermaid.
But I haven't seen a mime.
What? No, Palasha's the mermaid though. The mime. Oh, the mirrors thingy, the place they call illusion thingy. I forget the name. After all, I'm just a hamster. I don't get to go out much. Oh! Did you know Burley the bugbear often talks philosophy with one of the gondola swans? That bugbear has brains as well as brawn.
I enjoy a good mind.
And about this time, he kind of like slows down to let the ride come to an end. You know what? You've been really listening to me, and I really do appreciate that. I do hope you come back and see me again. This was fun. Did you have fun?
I had fun.
You had fun.
Good. Thank you very much.
Good. I'm glad you had fun. I'm going to get back to work now. And he waits for you and the rest of the ongoers to leave the ride. And after a short while, the pixies come around and ask you if you want to play a hide-and-seek game.
Ooh, hide and seek. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. My name's Honey Mint,
what's
says the friendly
prize?
food. And the seeker's name's Starbug. And then if you choose to do this, you can see about hiding. So this is weird. This is where I told you the stealth check is going to be different. You'll be making a wisdom stealth check to hide. So let's see here. And if Starbug finds you, this would be more fun if there were more people here. But I'll go ahead and kind of like fill in a few people for now. You can hide anywhere in the Pixie Kingdom, but Honey Mint points out the following hiding spots before the game begins. She goes, okay, see Biscuit's wheel over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the wheel, 8 wicker carriages. Biscuit, the hamster who trundles around inside the contraption that turns the wheel, is very talkative. Offering food to the hamster is one way to keep him quiet.
Yeah, see, I just rode with Biscuit. Biscuit's a good chap.
Yep. So if you want to hide, you want to shut him up. That flower bed over there, and that is the home of several talking wildflowers. They are rather conceited and bicker over themselves at who has the silkiest petals and the finest aroma. Flattery can silence their bunch. So if you be flattering to them, you can shh. And you see that nest over there? That's a heron's nest. An awakened heron named Beatrice, who enjoys talking about the weather, roosts in a clump of long grasses and might allow you to hide there if you ask nicely. But wherever you wish to go, you may do so.
The last one.
The last one? Alright, so you kind of like go up to the nest. And basically, let's see here. What in the hell is a heron anyway?
I think a heron's a bird.
Let me double check. A large fish-eating wading bird with long legs.
It's a bird.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm going to be chatting with a bird.
A bird. So this bird kind of like looks at you in his nest and says, top of the evening to you. Isn't the weather looking lovely? The moon is out, the sky is clear. It's just a wonderful day in the neighborhood, as it were.
Oh yeah, it is. It's wonderful. You want to know what it looks like? Maybe tomorrow. You want to see what it's like tomorrow night?
Oh, what's it look like tomorrow night?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Druidcraft. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna whisper to the nest, and I'm gonna have one of the following effects in range. I'm gonna create a tiny harmless sensory effect that predicts what the weather will be at your location for the next 24 hours.
All right.
This effect might manifest as a golden orb for clear skies.
Interesting. I'll let you roll a persuasion with advantage if you want to convince him to let you hide here.
Yeah, I'm playing a hide and seek right now, and I'm trying to hide, but I thought this might help you. Be prepared for the weather tomorrow.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you? And he's taking a look at it. I need that persuasion from you.
Yeah, no, I was just giving my lead up to it.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. He's like, they're playing their hide-and-seek games, huh? Fair enough. Yeah, find yourself a little hidey-hole over there. I'm sure they won't find you. At which point, you also get advantage on a wisdom stealth check.
Okay, how do I do a wisdom stealth check? Just
you're gonna probably... trying to remember this. Well, you're not trained in stealth, so I guess you don't have to worry about that, right?
Yeah, I'm not treated so.
If you were to roll stealth, we replace the dex modifier with your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so yeah, I have a 0 in stealth, so it'd be a +2 modifier to, so it'd be a 14.
14. Amongst other people and creatures that are also roaming, I'm gonna see if she finds you first.
Oh yeah, I'm totally found.
And it's like, gotcha! Even with that 16, actually, right? They quickly got on top of you. It's almost like they were cheating. Maybe they were talking about it, I don't know. But at the end of the day, it was all fun and games, right?
Yeah, I tried. You know, this orb's gonna tell you what the weather's like. It's, you know, gonna not last too long.
For your participation, the pixie says that caught you. They give you a bag of pixie dust.
Ooh, now what's this do?
As an action, you can sprinkle this dust on yourself or another creature you can see within 5 feet. The recipient gains flying speed of 30 feet and the ability to hover for 1 minute. If the creature is airborne, when this effect ends, it falls safely to the ground, taking no damage and landing on its feet. I'm fully aware now. It's more to somebody else.
Wait, so with this dust, I can do exactly what I already do?
Well, you can make somebody else do it too now.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
Is it? You could use it on Pinecone over there. Do it as you will. But that's your participation prize. Thank you for coming. And you're free to leave this place at the moment. As you guys roll d20s again to see who gets the next boon. And you can finish your thought there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just rolling my 4 again.
Alright. Let's see if we can get a good view of the entire board.
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Good luck. We get a 3 for the roll.
Andromeda said give it to Torvek.
Torvek. Alright. What's a 3 on my list, guys?
Heal player by 25 HP.
You have 25 temporary hit points in case shit goes south.
Okay.
Well, that's a lot for level 1. Let's make it 10, just because this is level 1.
Alright, so what? Do I just need to do one more thing?
You are more than welcome to go find another place to hang out if you want. About this time, though, you do hear, like, circus barkers saying that the Big Tent event's about to happen, which I will read to you in just a second. Timed events, we have... See, you were late for the welcome event. Yep. There are barkers calling for the Big Top Extravaganza that happens right at midnight. So you know that there's a lot of people heading to the Big Top. If you were to follow, you might be able to go to where Jack's icon is at the moment.
You know what? I think I'm going to try to follow some of these people. You know, I don't want to end up back at the ticket booth.
Let me see if I got the order of events correct here. I think one thing you would notice passing the halls of illusion is a happy halfling couple just kind of like hugging each other. And a mime-like Tinder just kind of like miming quietly and just kind of like doing, "Aw, that's nice." Kind of feel like they're just kind of like holding their hands up to their heads and going, "Aw." But no words escape their mouth.
Wait, was that the Candlefoot guy?
Was it?
I mean, I thought I heard Hammy Ham talk about him.
Could be.
All right, yeah, no, I'm just gonna continue on. I'm headed to the Big Top.
Sure. Yep, you make it to the Big Top, and then we're getting closer and closer to getting the timeline figured out. Timed events again. So here at the Big Top, The lights dim and a hush falls over the crowd. A second later, a spotlight illuminates a lithe elven figure sitting in a silver hoop, suspended above the center of the ring by silk ropes. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamond pane mirrors and a pair of butterfly wings. His scepter is topped with a spinning vane. Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Light, prepared to be delighted. And the extravaganza begins. Several of the carnival stars perform attractions, with Mr. Light serving as the ringmaster. Over the course of the hour, burly bugbears perform feats of strength. Palasha, the mermaid, serenades the audience from a clamshell bathing pool. Candlefoot, the mime, plays a silent game with the audience members. Fairy dragons with bright streamers tied to their tails perform dazzling acts of synchronized flying as a troupe of acrobats, clowns, and fire breathers parade about. How do you feel about it?
I'm over here clapping into the light.
Nice. Near the end of the show, Mr. Light asks if any guests would like to perform their own act for the crowd. Would you be interested?
Yeah, I just don't know what I don't know what I can do.
You
Not that
see,
interesting.
yeah, you see a few hands go up, people that you may or may not meet later on, and one of them seems to be by himself. This person here, let me see if I can remember what Dravo's character looked like.
Sorry, I'm reloading Roll20. I couldn't get my character sheet back up for some reason.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So a giant Goliath kind of like raises his hands. Ooh, I want to do something. And then we hear like that clicking noise between Remy, Andromeda, and Tuvok as they're kind of like debating on what to do, agreeing to come up front and do something as well. But
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and come up.
all right. So, unbeknownst to the group, there was another contender in the contest. In the order, there was a lot of cheers, as in Jeer, whenever Jack tried to perform his stunt and ruined it completely, tripping over his own 2 feet, and everybody thought he was doing a clown act. He got laughed and booed off the stage, and then there was a beautifully put together dagger throwing contest that involved apples and nearly chopping off the head of a trash can or something to that effect, right?
And fire.
And fire. And people cheered for that. As a matter of fact, it was really well done, and you're like, oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna follow this up. Whenever they come backstage, you can see this bugbear with a pumpkin-like helmet, kind of like tell him the boss wants to see you guys. Follow me. And you see the 3 of them just kind of like go on, but you flutter onto the stage. What do you want to perform?
You know, I was just gonna kind of tap a jig, and then I was just gonna, bam, throw a ray of frost into the air.
All right. Give me a performance, right? That's what I asked for you guys, didn't it?
Yep.
Boom, a 15.
15. Yeah, you do a beautiful tap dance, and you were able to get the mood of the crowd into your performance. And with that, yeah, I think you too would be like asked to see Mr. Light as well. So another one of the staff says, if you wait a minute, I believe Mr. Light would like to have a conversation with you. He's currently with someone right now.
All right. So where would you like me to wait?
Let's wait right here. We're waiting for a bugbear to come back. He's taking him in. And it takes about maybe 5-10 minutes, and you're kind of like standing outside of some bramble. And then you see the bramble open up, and these 3 adventurers that you noticed earlier kind of like pour out. They don't pay attention to you because they seem to be locked on trying to find people or something, whatever they were mumbling right as they were leaving. But then the bugbear kind of like looks to the other attendees like, here's the other one that was performing. And the bugbear goes, boss wants to see you. Come with me. And he invites you into the thing.
Back into the staff area?
Yeah. So we're going back to the staff area.
Gonna follow the bugbear.
Yeah, easy to follow people, right?
Yeah, I don't get lost that way.
Yeah. So as you are entering into, okay, so the bugbear, just kind of like clarify in case you never met him yet. I'll show you. I think I can show you a handout. Yeah, I got a handout of this boy. Tell me what you think of that boy.
Yeah, he looks like he could murder me.
Probably. So
And
a
that's just
bug.
with the squirrel.
Yeah. A bugbear wearing dungarees, fairy wings, and a helmet made from a jack-o'-lantern approaches you, doing the follow me, and management wants to see you. And the bugbear leads you to a circle of wagons. Leaning against a particular ostentatious wagon is an aging clown with a painted grin. He puffs on a bubble pipe and glares at you as the bugbear, ignoring the clown, opens the wagon door to usher you inside. As you are ushered inside, a flamboyant elf grins from ear to ear, but I think I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Well, what do you think? Do you think we can convince them or not? It's quite... Oh, sorry, boss. Here's the other one that did well in the performance. Excellent. Please, come in. It's a delight to meet you. I am Mr. Light, and this is my associate, Mr. Witch. And he gestures to a stocky elf lounging on a bunk. Mr. Witch nods to you and doffs his top hat. Mr. Light gestures towards his scepter and explains that it picks up every nuance of emotion in the carnival. And it would seem that you, good fairy, have been doing the exact thing that we need, bringing cheer to all those around you, keeping the moods in positive spirits. And
Well, you just got such good rides, That carousel, man, how those unicorns come to life, that's just like top notch.
ah, yes, it is. I am glad you enjoyed that. That is absolutely positive information. I will let Clopperton know that she's doing a fine job over there with them. But if I may be so bold, like, what's a pixie like yourself, or a fairy, my apologies, visiting the carnival of all things?
Well, I keep getting lost all the time. I didn't have this problem, that long ago, but
About how long ago you think?
I almost put a finger on it. Feels like about 8 years ago, I was
8
doing
years?
just fine. Yeah.
What a coincidence, Mr. Witch. We were here 8 years ago, were we not? I believe we
Wait,
were.
What?
Oh, yes. We had a lovely carnival at the time. You didn't accidentally come in without a ticket, did you?
I was just kind of flying through the area, and bam, here I was, right in the car, right here at the
Oh,
carnival.
dear. That's terrible news, friend. I am so sorry to hear it, but, if you don't come in with a ticket, I mean, the price has to be paid one way. What's lost is lost.
Well, who puts a carnival out in the middle of nowhere?
I do. Isn't that right, Mr. Witch? Well, we have to put it somewhere. Nowhere seemed like a good spot, wouldn't you say? Of course, Mr. Witch knows exactly the best spots to put the carnival. Nowhere. Nowhere. He says matter-of-factly. We can almost bring this up to kobold logic, but this is fey logic.
Yeah, I know. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
It does. But I do apologize that you've lost something before, but best of luck finding it, I hope. Seems everybody
I think I might need a lot of extra help, because...
that group that just left, they were asking similar questions. You don't suppose they might be able to help you?
I mean, they might be able to, but, I'd have about as much chance finding them again as I would, finding that thing that I lost.
I'm sure you can thorn it if you want. No. with a little help here, and he kind of like taps the Witchlight thing that he has in his hand as a scepter. Maybe I could tell you some locations to check where they seem to be bounded for.
I mean, unless you got a guide to lead me there, you know, because I spent a while trying to get to the Pixie Kingdom, you know. That's how I first ended up at the carousel.
You know what?
And got to ride those wonderful unicorns. And, you know, then I tried again to get to the Pixie Unicorn, you know, the Pixie Kingdom, you know, from Diana's directions. Then I ended up at the Dragonfly rides, you know. That was, you almost had a dwarf go, you know.
Oh, that's terrible.
Take the big plunge, you know. You might want to get that looked at.
Troublemakers around, I assume.
Wait, troublemaker?
Well, I mean, the dwarf was troubled by something. What exactly happened?
Wait, is that what Hammy Ham was mentioning about, you know, some Kenku troublemaker?
Do you know where he is? Have you found him?
Yeah, the Hammy Ham? Yeah, he's in the
No. The Kenku. Where are they? Do you know?
No, Hammy Ham told me about, you know, some Kenku to watch out for. I hadn't seen no Kenku.
Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, calm down, Light. We'll find her. Tell you what, friend, and it's coming from Witch, the overweight elf. If you happen to find this Kenku, please let one of our staff know, and I'll leave you a little bit of a reward.
Ooh, what kind of reward are we talking?
Well, for starters, why don't we allow that one reward? Oh, absolutely. If you want to follow me out here, Thaco, our lovely clown friend here, will produce you a balloon animal of anything that you could dream up to, as long as it's an animal.
As long as it's an animal. You
Yeah,
know, I did see this really nice red squirrel over at the Dragonfly ride. Can I get a red squirrel?
Sure. Thaco,
might even call him Red.
Oh, I bet Red would be jealous. Thaco, if you would. And this disgruntled clown just seems to go through the emotions, but clearly looks at Light as he's like staring daggers into him and just kind of like collapsing his clown or his balloon into the shape of a red squirrel, and it just magically starts to float with you as a ribbon is tied to it so that you can hold on to it.
Oh, now this is awesome. Thank you very much, clown guy.
Whatever. That goes really not
like,
the...
This is like an amazing craft. You should be proud of it.
He just puts a thumb up in the air as if he is. Oh, one more thing. If you are looking for those fine folks, something tells me the Hall of Illusions might be a good place to start. Thaco, would you be so kind as to lead our pixie friend here in that direction? Follow me, fairy.
Hey, the name's Jasper. Jasper Cotton Candy.
All right, Cotton Candy. This way. And the clown starts to lead you out of the area. Now we can kind of like get things together, right? So the pair of these guys are currently with the mermaid. And she's telling them that if they did something gallantly, like, I don't know, get the voice back for Candle, she might be inclined to go back to her bowl and sing. But Remy, where... You know,
I had a massive info dump on me.
Sure did. Now, the thing is, how do you find your friends?
I'm stealthing and looking all over for them.
Yeah, just give me a basic investigation.
I'm not good at these star.
You are the worst rogue ever.
You know,
okay, maybe I'm not that bad.
I believe in you.
Yeah,
Good job.
Good job. So you will make your way over to where they are near the Halls of Illusion. And as you make your way there, you can see Thaco the clown, the one that made your balloons, which you're all carrying, right?
Yeah, I'm
Heck
carrying.
All right. Thaco points to the group. It's like, let's make friends. I'm done. And he walks away and leaves you, Jasper.
Hey, Thaco. Thank you. And I
Yeah.
shoot him 2 thumbs up because, that's how we do it over in the Feywild. Bam.
Give me a persuasion check. This is to see if he does it back.
Oh no.
He doesn't do 2, but he does 1 and goes, whatever. And wanders off.
One's better than nothing. Thanks, Thaco.
Yeah, you guys hear Jasper in the background there as he kind of like floats near you, and Remy, you're right behind him. Stealthed, of course. So you can reveal yourself whenever you want. But you can see these guys over here by the river.
Mhm.
So who wants to lead off?
I had a
We'll
very
give
bad
Trash
idea.
Can and Andromeda.
Wow. No, you know what? I'm happy to hear everybody talk at once. That's a lot better. All right, go ahead. Trash Can and wow, I'm saying it now. Tuvok.
Wow.
She did it to me. It's her fault. Don't blame me. She's brainwashing every one of us. So yeah, the 2 of you were talking to the mermaid. What else would you like to do?
Well, no. Okay. Does Andromeda look up and see Jasper?
Yep, you heard that entire exchange too, by the way.
Well, yeah, I wasn't being quiet about it.
Hey, what you doing?
Immediately, Andromeda loses focus on what she was doing, just runs over, just kind of just dead sprinting at Jasper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but God, what the? I'm gonna, at this point, I'm gonna fly 10 feet in the air.
And what you see is a 6'1" fire genasi female, just kind of looking at you with very beady eyes, like, "Hi, I'm Andromeda. What are you?"
What am I? Well, I'm Jasper Cotton Candy for one, and you said you're Andromeda.
Andromeda? Yes.
Nice to meet you. So, what's going on?
Oh, there was this strange robotic person over there, and then a mermaid, and it's like, oh yeah, right. Wait. And she kind of just looks back at the mermaid.
Wait, what's a robotic guy?
She just points over to Tuvok.
What the fuck is that?
Trash Can, she reveals herself.
God, what the?
Hey, lady. I'm gonna point and shout.
Evil lady.
Wait, so that's why that balloon was following me.
By the way, here's Palasha. Found her token finally.
Wait, so that pile of metal over there is a trash can?
Yes, call him Trash Can.
He's just gonna glare at her.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
You know
there's
what? I'm just gonna say.
There's a deeply sighing mermaid who's got her back turned to all of you.
Hey, trash can, nice to meet you. My name's Jasper. Jasper Cotton Candy.
Your hair kind of looks like cotton candy, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, just don't try to take a bite out of it.
So, what was you doing hanging out with, is Thaco around still?
No, he walked away.
What was you doing hanging out with that clown? Huh?
You know, that clown's kind of nice, I don't know what
He
your problem
is
is.
not nice at all.
What are you talking
My
about?
friend,
Look at this
you are
amazing...
very gullible.
Look at this amazing squirrel,
I mean, it is amazing.
mean, yeah, I got one too. Look, and she holds up her fucking raven.
Yeah, but could you do something like that? No, craft like that's just amazing.
I think we need to have a little conversation with our tiny friend. You are tiny, right? How tall are you, Jasper?
Jasper, I'm about 3'6".
Okay, shorty.
Give or take a few inches. Just depends on the weather.
All of a sudden, one of you who
I feel
lost
like
their height might be like, oh.
I feel like we need to have a conversation to get us all on the same page. If you're gonna roam around with us, per se.
Roam around.
By the way, Remy, you two see the mermaid that they were talking to?
Feels like there's
Just a
weeds
minute,
in
I gotta
here.
take care of this mermaid.
Wait, what?
You're about to kill a mermaid?
Do I see her walking over real quick?
Yeah, you're all in this.
Little point.
Bill-
Be like,
Bill-
no mean.
No
Hold on,
mean, he
insight.
says.
Yeah, trash can, I get it.
Insight check?
Inciting Remy.
I mean, you guys are hilarious. Go for it.
Did you roll a 15?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
what do you-
you think she's only gonna talk to her?
okay. She's not out to kill. She's just out to talk.
She's just gonna give 2 thumbs up and call it a day.
All right.
Hey, so you like the 2 thumbs up
Now,
thing?
trash can, you think she's gonna kill her?
Oh my goodness. Evil lady, stay back. No. But no, you approach her and she kind of like looks at you from the side of her peripheral and just sighs.
What's up with you?
Oh, you heard the heckles, didn't you? People
I
screaming
found the
at me.
person that heckled you.
There was 3 of them.
No,
Child.
one was a kinku.
What?
One
Well-
was a kinku.
Doesn't matter. There's just not in the mood to go back yet.
And why? You gonna let somebody that hurt your feelings get away with it?
You kind of like find her gazing in the direction of where Candlefoot is. No, I just...
At the hall?
Yeah. Like she's staring towards where he should be standing. I just...
Can I insight that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. I will open the book and just hand you the page. So
I'm
she's
a nosy little bitch.
Sure. There's no... Okay, so... I don't know if you have heard anything, but maybe you're familiar with who's on the other side of that wall, and you get the sensation that she's in love with that person.
Well, I didn't technically go in.
Yeah, but you were outside, right? You saw who it was.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't go in either. This is the guy that was doing the ticket punching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the mime who was
Let
doing
me,
like,
let me
even
guess,
did it-
you've got a thing for, she points over there at the hall of
Well,
illusion.
He
Wait, you
needs-
mean the silent one?
Yeah, the silent one. He used to not be silent.
What if I can tell you I can get his voice back? Would that make you happy?
Yeah, it would. If you could do that, I would gladly go back to the bow and finish my encore.
Tomorrow, I have a plan that I'm going to tell everybody, okay? As I was saying, I caught the person, or one of the people, that was making fun of you.
Who was it?
And it was a person under disguise. Kenku.
Kinku?
It was a
Wait,
Kenku.
did you say Kenku, like a black Kenku? What?
He
She's
has
gonna
information
point her
too.
finger and she's gonna be like, shut up.
It's like,
What? I'm just telling you what Ham told me.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you something, but you better be quiet. Okay? She shoots you a dirty look.
You know what, sister? Or is it brother at this point? Which Remy?
She's a sister, I think.
Yep. I don't have a dangly part, you know.
I didn't know, Remy. I'm sorry. I don't want to assume.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I can't really talk real softly.
Well, if you can't talk really softly, then just shh. Right?
You know, maybe you just need to shush yourself.
Well, to get us all on the same page, I have to open my mouth and spill information that I learned.
I mean, do you have to do it right here?
I feel like I need carnival music right now.
I mean, yeah, you're probably right. Let's go over some place where it's nice and quiet like. Let's not go to the staff area though. That's just asking for it.
Don't go there. Yeah. Like, why would you even suggest that?
Can we let me get a full view of this. Where would be a nice little place that we can...
I mean, you could leave the fair altogether if you want it.
Yeah, but the mermaid can't.
No, if you want her to go, she's got to stay near water.
What about...
I mean, you guys are in pretty much the back area of the Halls of Illusion. And if you wanted to, you could probably go further back if you want to get away from the crowd.
Yeah, we'll just go... We'll go back here.
Yeah, I just don't want to be so close to the staff area.
What is it with your voice there?
What do you mean?
Yes.
What's with my voice?
It sounds weird.
I mean, at least it's not Dravo's trying to play a female, so I'm okay
God.
with it. I'm okay with it.
That would be funny.
Oh no, I had to tell him to stop. I can't handle you. Anyway, back to the story at hand.
Look, I learned common from this guy, and he's the one that called me Jasper. So this was how he talked. So I thought everybody talked this way.
But clearly, that's wrong.
Wait, what?
It sounds right to me, says the mermaid.
It's wrong. It's all wrong.
There's nothing wrong with the way he talks. It's just a little different, just like all of us. But you were saying
anyway,
you can
back
help.
to the plan.
Yeah. You said you can help my hubby to be. I mean,
hubby.
No, actually,
okay.
I was trying to fish for his name.
If you're happy with Candlefoot,
yeah,
then
that's his name.
Of course.
Candlefoot.
So what we have planned, and Jasper, this is why you don't need to be hanging out with that clown. He's bad.
Wait, how do you know he's
There's
so bad?
Something strange. There's something strange going on with the whole light and witch thing. Okay, we know it. Andromeda knows it. Like everybody knows it. That is in this group. Besides, I think the mermaid. And I'm sorry, hun. I don't know your name. And she's saying this in a hushed manner. Tomorrow we advised to plan to go and take a certain watch for Mr. Witch. To hold it over his head. We plan to take a watch.
You can clearly see Palasha looking around, desperately making sure that nobody's watching.
Nobody's seeing anything. Nobody's seeing anything.
You're not keeping it, are you?
No, just gonna borrow it.
Okay, that works.
But there's a lot more information that needs to be told to us about, Witch and Light. They're obviously keeping something that can be, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
In
the
a bad
crazy
way.
times I had on that
In a
carousel.
bad way, Jasper.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, you're gonna be a lot of fun, I could tell.
But and with doing so, my little Kanku friend that we had that
The
I
one-
had mentioned, the one
the
that
one-
made fun of you, yes.
And the one
You know, the
causing
one
all
that me and
kind.
Ham talked about?
Yeah, the one causing all the troubles within the circus, yeah, or the carnival, yeah.
Yes, yes. They're going to stop that. They're going
Are
to
they
stop
now?
that. Yes, they are. Along with their help, I could get your boyfriends or future husbands
I mean,
voice back.
it just... I want to hear it from him. Yes.
I seen the doll,
What?
miss.
What is it?
It's a doll with
Why?
with thorns around its throat.
Is it like voodoo?
I don't know. I don't know, but something to do with that doll has restricted your love's voice.
Then
I
we need to
believe.
get that doll. Can we get it back now?
It'll have to go down tomorrow.
But I want to hear his voice tonight.
Well, we're gonna have to wait because I need to get that watch, and the only way I can get that watch is tomorrow night at 12 a.m. The big top.
It does make sense.
Hmm.
Which is usually alone in the staff area by himself while Light does the performance.
Exactly.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Just act normal, casual. Okay?
Hey, I just got a question for you.
Yes, Jasper.
How you gonna get through the bramble?
I'm very good at sneaking.
I mean, just trying to make sure you actually thought this through, Didn't look like you could just walk back there, you had to be escorted. Or is that just me?
That's anybody. But somebody has to be able to be sneaky in order to take what we need to take. By the way, Mrs. Mermaid, I have a few questions. How can I procure a way to disconnect a chain from this said watch?
To disconnect it? Oh, I mean, if you had some cutting tools, maybe a dagger or something of that nature, maybe that'll work.
I have a dagger.
Sounds like you have what you need then.
Okay. What would be the most quietest?
Quiet is what?
Quietest way to clip the chain, I guess, would be the appropriate word.
I honestly don't know how it's done. I mean, I live in a fishbowl. Sounds like a conversation you need to have with your allies instead.
Yeah.
But you're kind of like looking to Jasper. You're not quite wrong. You will need somebody to help you get inside.
I mean, do you have any ideas? Because I don't think Hammy Ham, wants to leave his will, Maybe I could get Red to go with us.
How
Well,
about no?
You could ask Candlefoot or maybe Gorilla-Grun.
Candlefoot is pretty quiet
Oh,
these
you mean
days.
the fascinating big cat-like creature?
What? No, don't assassinate him. What are you talking about?
The
What did you
cat-like
say?
creature.
Oh,
Cat-like creature.
yes, the Displacer Beast.
Oh, me and Andromeda know him. And we're gonna help him find his cub.
Oh, well, then there you go. You have connections already. And
Alright.
and if you were to restore Candlefoot's voice, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to help.
Oh, we'll get your beloved back to new. You just have to be patient for a little bit, okay?
I'll do what I can, but
And don't talk to anybody about this.
So talk to everybody.
No, Jasper.
I don't plan to sing for the rest of the night. I was hoping for something more gallant to happen to my beloved, but if I have to wait...
You can sing?
Yes, that's what I get paid to do. I was singing on the Silver Song Lake. Did you not hear my melody? Of course you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, you probably wouldn't have anyway.
Late. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have anyway because some heckler kind of scared me off, and I just don't want to go back. I just want something good to happen.
You know what a good friend once told me? They told me never give up. Never.
All right, Joey. If you say so.
Alright.
Sorry, that was DM, not the mermaid.
It's okay, but you know what? Never give up, even in the face of a heckler.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
Hey, Yugi, I'm getting used to this.
and you know what? Maybe tomorrow I might come. Stop by and see you. Because hopefully you might be in a better mood, and I might be able to hear your beautiful voice.
That would be excellent, I think. And if all goes according to plan,
do a sneak preview.
I'm not in the mood, I'm afraid. No. But
that's just not a thumbs up moment.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in a thumbs up mood, I'm afraid. But if you can get his voice back, I will sing the best ballad that I know. I will do you one better. What if you get his voice back, I give you singing lessons? Any of you. Or all of you.
So it's like our own private concert, but then we can perform the concert?
Yes, we could sing together.
Oh man, I bet Remy just has a lovely voice. And Andromeda.
Andromeda's visibly excited.
Yeah. Remy has a resting bitch face all the time. So.
What about you, Trash Can? Have you tried singing?
You're just gonna start walking away.
What?
You haven't told me your name otherwise. You really haven't.
Trash Can, get back here.
No, he already walked away.
Done yet.
Yeah,
he already walked away.
I guess Trash Can's just a little bit shy.
All right, so Tovak, as you kind of like walk away from that situation, what direction do you want to go? Like before Remy can catch up to you, let's see if you wind up somewhere first.
I'm gonna try to end up actually over here.
The Pixie Kingdom? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you start walking in that direction. Remy, did you leave that conversation from the mermaid to go follow?
I'll be back.
Well, I need to go rest. So if there's nothing else we need to talk about.
Just be mindful of,
I am going to be...
Hush.
Yeah, I'm going to be laying low tonight. I'm not singing anymore tonight, so I'll just go wait for tomorrow.
You get your rest.
But Mr. Light, he wants people to be happy, and I really think your voice can make people happy.
I know he does, but I'm just not in the mood. And she starts swimming upriver.
Bye.
She does like wave her tail at you and watch it splash a little water towards your direction, but doesn't hit you, just a way of waving.
You know what? That was a 1 At least a one thumb up performance. What do you guys think?
Mermaids are generally very flattering when it comes to swimming, so it makes sense.
Oh, hey guys, I got a question for you. You
Hmm.
know, I know we just met and all, but do either of you want this sack?
What sack?
This fairy is offering you their sack.
Yes, yeah, I'm offering you this awkward, little bag that I'm carrying around. You know,
What
I
is
got
inside the bag?
dust.
Andromeda, you take it. I don't want it.
Oh, Andromeda was very, very excitedly taking it.
Wait, Remy, you saying you don't know about dust? You want me
No.
to tell you about it?
I don't know what dust is either.
Yeah, tell Andromeda. She loves that crap.
Oh, okay, Andromeda. You know, I got this over there in the Pixie Kingdom. You know, I was playing hide and seek, and you know what? I don't hide so well. This was a consolation prize. You know, it's pixie dust.
Meanwhile, we're gonna give Tuvek the spotlight for just a second here. As you walk away from the trash can conversation, you find yourself in the Pixie Kingdom, which is a tranquil oasis compared to the rest of the bustling carnival. The air is filled with the aroma of blackberry wine and flower blossoms. 8 brightly painted doorways are nestled in the bark at the base of the surrounding trees. And you are greeted by pixies that fly over. They are friendly, curious, and eager to ask you all sorts of questions. Like, where are you from? Where were you made? Where did you come from? Where did you go? And you are more than happy to freely explore the kingdom and experience any of the following wonders. One character at a time can ride Pinecone, an excitable pug that listens only to pixies. The kingdom's centerpiece is a pixie palace made entirely of old cocoon husks, beautifully woven together. You could dine on cucamelon sandwiches and thimbleberry tarts inside one of the pixie cottages. And you could also ride the wheel, which is powered by a talkative hamster named Biscuit.
I'll try that.
As
I'm
you...
probably crush the dog.
Yeah. As you enter in, and this didn't have to do it for our pixie friend, or fairy friend, but we do have to do it for you. Whether or not you ask... Oh, you are asked to adopt a pixie name from Jeremy... what was his name again? Jeremy Plum. He introduces himself, and he says that this is the best attraction that you've ever seen. Now, may I ask you to adopt a pixie name before entering? I have suggestions if you're interested.
Sure.
I have Brightmite, Cobweb, Cotton Candy, Dimple, Jelly Bean Starfish, Panache, Puddle Mud, or Toad Hop. What do you think?
Toad Hop.
Toad Hop it is. My fine pixie friend Toad Hop. Now, if you don't mind, and he pulls out a bag of pixie dust. Looks similar to the bag that you may have caught a glimpse of, but you ran away before you got to see it fully, and tosses it over you. And as he tosses this over you, you start to shrink down to a small size.
Okay.
Oh, actually, tiny for 1 hour, or until you want the effect to end.
Oh.
If you want the effect to end any sooner, but this is so that you can enjoy all the rides at your leisure. You have disadvantage on strength check, saving throws, and weapon attacks due to D4, but we haven't really seen any fighting here. So now you are free to explore the bustling area as a pixie-sized warforge.
Awesome. I'll go and head over to the pug then.
Yeah. Oh, the pug? Yeah. You jump on top of Pinecone, and this excitable pug continues to run across the field and everything as you are enjoying a ride. The pixies seem to be whispering in its ear, and it quickly darts off in different directions as they tell it to go certain places. Yes, we're using the rest of your stash, metal. At which point, it does drop you off near the wheel if you want to take a ride and hear Biscuit.
I'll actually, if I can, I'll go and explore the, you said, cocoon?
Yeah, they have a pixie palace made entirely of cocoon husks beautifully woven together.
I'll go check that out.
As you do so, the DM has no other information, so I'm just gonna have to make it up.
No.
But yeah, this hall is like made out of silken threads of like cocoon husk that have been kind of like woven together in formations. You can walk through a simple archway into the foyer of this beautiful castle. Like, feels almost like walking into an actual castle, but it was made out of cocoon husk instead. A small staircase on the left and right in front of you kind of like loops up to the top floor, and then there's like that balcony like area before it leads into an antechamber. For the most part, it's empty in here. If anything else, it's just like an exploration type thing.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do in here in particular, or just enjoying the scene?
Just enjoying the scene.
Yeah, you wander around for a few moments and then find yourself back at the front door. And you're free to partake in anything else you wish.
We'll probably just start heading out then.
The pixies do come by and ask you if you want to play hide and seek.
Sure.
Alright.
Why not?
Give me a stealth wisdom check. And basically you'll change it from dex to your wisdom modifier in the roll. So you can roll stealth, and then we subtract your dexterity modifier and add your wisdom. Basically, okay. So we'll look at it. While you do that, I'm going to... What am I going to do? What was I doing? I blanked out. I'm going to forget what I was going to do and just focus on this instead.
You're going to find out where he hides.
Yeah, his butt is clearly up. Oh, I forgot to mention you could have gained advantage on this, but that is a terrible roll. Yeah, I was going to mention the biscuits, wheel, flower bed, and heron's nest. I forgot that part. That was my bad. Alright, so real quick, I'll belay that for now. But you do have the option, like, the pixie in charge is like, I could suggest a couple areas for you. There's the biscuit wheel, where you see Biscuit over there. But if you want to hide by him, you might want to offer him food first so he'll shut up. You know how he likes to talk. Well, maybe you don't, but he is a very talkative hamster for a hamster. The flower bed over there, there's a lot of several talking wildflowers. They are rather conceited, and they bicker over which of them has the silkiest petals and the finest aroma. If you flatter them, however, I think you can get them to shut up for a little bit. There is the heron's nest, if you want to go talk to the bird. And he likes to talk about the weather, so if you ask him nicely, he might let you hang out with him and hide there.
He's just gonna walk over and try to hide behind just like a random bush.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not familiar with how tall you are as a pixie, and you think you're shorter than you actually are, and your foot is like sticking clearly out, and they catch you right away. Oh, nice try, but we found you.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you had fun.
Yep.
I'm actually going to roll a trinket for you. Let me see if I can give you something on the way out. Like, so like if more of you were here at the same time, mind you, there is a way to have you all compete together, because they always find the lowest roller. And then the last one found gets the prize that I gave to Lost already. But roll me a D100, please, and I'll see if they can give you a small token in return. $72. They give you a tiny tuning fork with the sound of the tone for the F key. That's an odd key to be given somebody. You know what? You. Was that the F note?
I'll
But
tell
yeah,
them thank you for the gift and then head out.
yeah. So they give you this here, and you can add it to your treasures or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. But at which point I think Remy and them kind of like see you coming out, and you're still tiny until you decide to turn it off or an hour passes. So do you want to turn it off before you head out, or you want to stay tiny?
Yeah, as I'm walking out.
So as he walks out of the Pixie Kingdom, you see Tuvok, small, or actually tiny, small, medium, and normal size.
Come on, trash can. We didn't mean it.
Mean lady.
Well, I mean, she doesn't
Why are you so
smile.
short, Minican?
Oh, dear Lord.
I don't know why. I'm not supposed to be this short.
Yeah, I can tell. What did they do to you?
I don't know.
I mean, you do know that you lost your height, so...
Oh.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
thing.
well-
It does tell you that you do know that you lost your height. That
Oh,
you
I
know
do
you're
know?
supposed to be
Okay.
taller. Yeah.
Okay then. I'll tell her that then.
Well, we better find somewhere to rest and prepare, huh?
Sure. Where at?
It's a good question.
I mean,
Jasper, do you know anywhere?
Well, we could always leave the carnival and, head to town and, maybe find some place to rest there.
You do that.
Yeah. you
I
can go
mean,
to
what do you think
Calvona.
about that, Andromeda? All right, it was nice chatting with you.
Did we lose you there?
I'm back.
Pass the baton and you drop it.
well, welcome back. I was just asking you, Andromeda. If you thought that heading to town might be a good thing. Try to catch a rest there.
What's the closest town to here?
Calvona in Parenthia.
I'm trying to remember. Did I do something stupid there once? Maybe I did.
Not this character, but I know a few others.
Only one.
I mean, I was counting the other people in your party, too.
We all did something stupid there one day, so. But anyhow, as he's kind of just, or she's kind of sitting there just, God damn it, I'm on Arthur now.
Yeah, nope, back up. Get back into this Andromeda. Andromeda?
Yeah, come on,
Kinda.
Andromeda.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Oh, good, let's go. I'm sleepy.
And
You-
with
you-
that,
You're gonna come along too, Trash Can?
It's Minican now. Look at him.
Oh, it's Meanie Can.
boy,
Should give them both a glare.
as you do so, I do believe this would be a good stopping point. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't want to piss off the trash can too much.
Oh yeah, you're working a number on them. I'll give you that. So, want to thank you all for coming out tonight. We kind of like fade from this scene as everybody's like slapping each other around, getting the slapsticks in, heading to Calvona for the night. Hopefully we can have our other character Nameless next week, apparently under the weather this week, and then Jack can hopefully regroup with these guys as well. So yeah, we're gonna go to Calvona and take a break until the next day, and you guys could try again. With that said, join these guys every night. Not every night, but every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central, where we will come back to the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Yeah, I literally have to look at the name every time because it's not ingrained yet. But we are going to continue this lovely adventure. We have just started. We are getting through the carnival, and hopefully we'll get to our first Feywild jump here soon. Who knows, right? On top of that, that starts every Sunday, or not Sunday, Wednesday at 7 p.m. I think I'm losing my mind, guys. Friday is our open role play. If you had fun listening to this wonderful group of players, a good majority of them also play D&D on Friday, what I call an open role play. What does this mean? Well, it means that you can play with us. Exclamation mark help, which my dear Lexi has already done. We'll give you the information to the game itself on Roll20, our Discord where we hold the voice chat. You can follow us over at Twitter, and on top of that, a character creation video so that whenever you jump in, you know what all the rules are and everything for our Friday game, because we do have a lot of players, but we want to be able to include everybody. We are currently in our Dragon arc, which should probably be the final arc. We are slating to start over soon, so if you want to get in at ground zero on the next season, it's a good time to jump in. Like, you'll get to play a level 8 character for maybe a week or two, and then from there we're going to jump into a new campaign, Backbones of Strixhaven, but we're going to put our own twist on it and change a lot of stuff up. We're not going to take all of the information, but we might use a lot of maps and tokens, but everything you know about that book isn't going to be everything involved. But we're going to try to make it a school-like educational curriculum where you come to school to become an adventurer, or better trained as an adventurer, either in the magical arts or the martial arts. So should be fun. That's every Friday, 6 p.m. Central. Hope you join us. If you want to play D&D on another day with us, we have a Sunday game at 12 p.m., but this one is sub only. Not to Twitch, but we do have a Streamlabs where if you subscribe monthly on the Streamlabs for $5 or more, I give you a new role on on your Discord name, and you'll be able to join our Sunday game. The new channels that pop up will have the information in the pinned messages to join the game, and all the extra stuff like what to roll for hit or stats should be posted there. We'll get into it. That's Sunday, 12 p.m. Central. Monday is our Trails to Asperia. That's every Monday at 7 p.m. Moving on to charity. We have a charity stream on the 10th through the 12th. And we have 3 one-shots planned for Friday and Saturday. Excuse me. The Friday games are at 2 p.m. and 6 or 7. I'll double check. But yeah, those are one-shots that might... Oh, no. 2 p.m. and then we go into our open roleplay on Friday. My bad. And then the open roleplay, if you're already a part of it, you'll be able to do that for charity. If you want to donate your time and be a player in any of these games, exclamation mark Discord, join our Discord. Friday starts at 2, and then there's another one at 7, I believe. And then Sunday will be the sub-only RP, so if you're part of our Sunday game, we will continue the streak of charity. And basically what we do is we turn off channel points and make it to where you use
Lost
your...
Thoran donated $5. Take my money.
Thank you, Loss. You're talking over me. Talk the speech. But no. So if you... I lost my train of thought. Let me get back on. Oh yeah. So if you want to donate your time instead of money, you can be a player. If you have money to buy advantage, boons, banes, disadvantages, or draw from the deck of many things, all your donations will go to support St. Jude's. So help out a good cause and help those poor unfortunate souls, because Friday might need it. It might actually be the... If I'm looking at this prospectively, like if I think this is the logical way to end it, this might be the finale. But we'll see. I don't know. It's a good chance. Other than that, I want to encourage you guys once again. We are doing a promotion with Raid Shadow Legends. We need 4 more people to get through the tutorial. If you have a spare trash can that has Android on it, or whatever has Android. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was an actual jab at
trash can.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Torvak. Do you have Android on you, by the way? If you do, go ahead and download Raid Shadow Legends for me, please. If you click this link, you can play it on PC too. Like if you got a shoddy laptop or something, just go ahead and download it, play through the tutorial, and then if you do it while we're live, we have little alerts that let us know that you're doing it. And then when you finish, it lets us know. But if you could do that for me, get through the tutorial, and if you enjoy the game, you want to keep playing, then by all means you could do so. It's a free-to-play game. Doesn't cost anything, but they will try to pressure you to buy some of their plans and stuff. Like, that's how they make their money. But you don't have to. And if you want to keep playing as a free-to-play, you can easily join our guild, be a part of our Chaotic Calling on Raid Shadow Legends, and continue the raid with us. I actually enjoy the game. Like, it's a good time waster whenever we're like doing our Friday game. And if I forget to put stream raiders up, this is a good way to waste time if you're trying to do something. So if you would be so kind, !raid in Twitch chat. If you're over on Facebook and you're like, well, I would, but I don't have a link, come on over to Twitch real quick. Twitch.tv/ChaoticCalling. I would appreciate your support. But on top of that, I think that's it on announcements, right? Oh, last one. So Saturday, we have this lovely thing we call Pokemon Soul Lock, or Spirit Lock. Yeah, Soul Lock's a different thing. Anyway, and if you want to catch us live when we're playing Pokemon Sword, we are doing a Spirit Lock where I have 6 of my friends. I believe a few of them are here right now, like Lexi and Lost. Nameless is one of them. And then I have 3 others who jump in. And basically, they get to play the spirits of the Pokemon as we catch them. So they get to roleplay as the Pokemon. They pick the movesets of the Pokemon. They pick the moves used in battle, and they choose whether they evolve or not. So far, I have a smart group of friends that know better. To evolve, at least. Know better otherwise, well, our starter got killed last episode. So we're going to have a lot of fun, guys, trying to recoup that loss.
And a long conversation about Sylveon.
Yeah, Sylveon might be a technicality, so we're going to talk it out at the beginning of the next game. See if we all agree that we can retcon that a bit, and promise not to let that happen. Otherwise, we might have to lay Sylveon in the arms of an angel. She'll fly away from here. Anyway.
You know, I don't think that our starter was an angel, so I don't think you're going to lay it down in the arms of an angel.
Yeah, he's...
I'm not sure he's going to be in heaven either, but anyway. But check us out over at We Rise as One. That is the link. Follow. We are also posting this on YouTube, and if you can do me a big favor, every time I post it on YouTube, I need people to like, subscribe, and comment. If you can just spare me a little bit of your time, leave it on, make sure you watch it a little bit, I would greatly appreciate it. But I think it's actually good content, and I'm excited. And I, as a content creator, am going to be learning new ways to improve on my video editing skills. So I'm picking up something new, slowly improving these videos, hopefully. But yeah, they are long, but it's a lot of stuff that you can listen to in the background. We cut up, we have a lot of fun, and I would like to invite you to come check us out live Saturday, 2 p.m. Central. I am talking too much. I'm going to get us out of here. Say goodnight to Twitch and Facebook.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, Twitch and Facebook.
Good night.
You know, you guys for tuning in and viewing, you know, this is a 2 thumbs up moment. I give you 2 thumbs up. Thank you for watching. And Raid Shadow Legends.
Yes, don't forget to go Raid Shadow Legends. All right, we're going to go.
Sorry, Wade.
Wade. I don't think. But spell it with an R, guys, because Wade will not show up. At any rate, thank you for watching. And whenever we raid somebody, make sure you ask them if they hear the calling.